All right. Yo, yo, yo. So, opening day was heartbreak. We lost in the bottom of the ninth due to a two-run home run. That was tough. What's up, Pep? Freeze Mets Division Champion repeat. I mean, Nationals Revenge Tour. Revenge Tour. Revenge Tour. Yeah, so Jesse Cooper's day got ruined on opening day. Thanks to Uribe. Gave up the two-run shot, and that was tough. And Mitch Ferris, to be fair. Ferris was very good. But, that's in the past. What's up, New York? How's it going? How's it going? Well, we got two more games against the Cubs at least. Granillo got claimed as expected. He heads to Arizona. New report on Tyson Neighbors that we had requested, which is fine. He looks good. We had to cope with that possibly happen with Granillo. So, what's up? Still chuckling at your deja vu all over again at the end of the season. Oh man, that was so annoying. I can't believe we choked it. This is nothing to chuckle about. This is no laughing matter. Nah, that's annoying as heck. 8Ks, one walk, no earned for Cooper. Just for that. Two holds at a fair and Soto. We promptly changed that, by the way. Fair gets closer role now. So Uribe goes to setup. He gets a secondary of closer. So we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. Also, the draft pool hasn't. No, okay, it's not till April 12th. But two more games versus the Cubs, and then two games versus the Phillies at Philly. But yeah. Today we're gonna just keep on rolling through, and there's no way. Then we lose in the 10th. In the bottom of the 10th, another walk-off in the Game 2 series versus the Cubs. This time off of Simon Jr. Oh my gosh. Back-to-back walk-offs to start out the year. Herrera had 5 Ks, 2 walks, 2 earned. You can't make it up. 3 strikeouts for Soto, over 1 1/3. Uribe, 1 1/3. Uribe gets the blown save. And he gets credited with 2 earned. There's no way, dude. He comes in and set up in the 8th. This is insane. Yeah, 5, 6. Yeah, that's insane. Back to back blown saves for Uribe. And what's crazy, like I said, last year he didn't have a blown save all season until the second to last week of the entire season. He had 40 saves last year. This time it was Neto though, who he busted a one busted one home run, was a key contributor, and then yeah, with no one out, Neto hit a slider from Simon Jr. for a run scoring single for the walk off. Tragic. Surely we don't get swept. We didn't get swept. Corbin Burns is out for 4 days. He'll be okay. We won last game 3-2. All three games decided by one run to start the year. We did give up 2 runs in the bottom of the 7th though, so we tried our best to choke it. In the top of the 8th though, we made it 3-2. This time it was Duvall, not Uribe. Uribe didn't enter the game, thankfully. Sean Manaea gets player of the game. Burns gets hurt while pitching. He had one strikeout, 1 walk, 1 hit in 2 innings. Manaea got player of the game though. 5 Ks, 1 earned, 1 walk. Mitch Ferris struggled in this one. He gave up 2 earned, which allowed us to do our thing. Clutch hitting of Jordan Irvin is still the deal. The third baseman swatted a solo home run in the top of the 8th to put us up 3-2. So that was huge out of Irvin. Went 2 for 4 on the day, 2 for 5 for Fitzgerald, 2 for 4 for Bass. Hopefully that knocks the yeah, Uribe on the trade block win, right? I know. Hopefully that knocks the wall down. James Woods out for 5 days. He'll be okay as well. It's a day to day. We won that one 4-2, game one versus the Phillies. To bring us to 2-2 now. That puts them at 3-1. That was their first loss. They won their first 3. Player of the game was Sakura. He had 4 Ks, 1 walk, 1 earned. Uribe finally had a good game. 2 innings, 3 strikeouts, no hits, no walks, no nothing. And Ferrer gets credited with the save. So hopefully we're looking up. But yeah, Wood was hurt while throwing the ball. Yeah, he went 0 for 1 on the day, but had a walk. So and that he also struck out, and then he scored once, probably off of the walk, obviously. Everybody had a hit though, except for Roniel and Wood, technically. But like I said, he did have the walk at least. How how long is this series versus Philly? Whoops, we're in March. Just a 3 game as well. Then we got the Dodgers for 3 straight as well. Game 2 versus Philadelphia. We got some people we need to demote. Farland actually cleared waivers, by the way. That's kind of crazy. We won that one as well. The same exact score, it looks like. Got a scouting discovery, though. Yeah, 4-2 in this one as well. That's all we needed. We scored all 4 in the top of the 5th, actually. Who knows how it might have ended up had it not been for Luis Raniel. The Washington left fielder had a run scoring double in the top of the 5th to put the Nationals on top 2-1. De La Torre gets player of the game. That's kind of surprising. Through 5 innings, he only had 2 strikeouts, but he had 3 walks, 2 earned, only 3 hits though. So three holds in 1 game. Ross, Heron, Neighbors, and then Duvall gets the save. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, good for De La Torre because I'm pretty scared. He's pretty much under a microscope this season as we get a feel for him and what's to come for that 5th spot in the rotation. Because as we creep closer to the deadline, we're definitely probably going to try and be active for a starter, assuming we're actually playing the way we should be. Uh, so yeah, little player development update. Jesse Cooper. Oh my lord, his control went up to 70. His potential control went up to 75. His stamina went up to 75. Holy. His potential overall went up to 60. He's exploding. Perfect. Perfect. Eli Willits, defensive rating at second went up. Potential rating went up to an 80 for Willits, although he's off to a very slow start. Last 3 games, though, hasn't hit in each one. Um, Jordan Irvin, power went up. His potential eye went up. Everything. I mean, look at all this green. Cooper, Willits, Irvin, Cruz. We're living high right now. Robles, Felice, Moda Bivin or Biven. I don't know how you say his name. Rivera. Neda's potential rating went up to 40. Potential rating put it to 40. Trying to see if there's any crazy potential jumps down through here, hidden in all the green. Not looking like it. Derek Bryant or Darick. That's great though. That was a good development lab update. Can't lie. Game 3, can we sweep the Phillies? We can. 8-4 in the 12th, by the way. Holy crap. Each team scored 2 apiece in the 10th, and then we scored 4 in the top of the 12th. We had 15 hits. Um, that's pretty wild. We left 30 on base. Holy crap. That's not good. But Jesse Cooper, though, 7 Ks. He did give up a home run. 7 Ks, 1 walk, 2 earned, 6 hits. Pretty good day again. Solid day from the pen aside from Ferrer getting the blown save this time, but Simon Jr. gets credited with the win. Player of the game was Irvin. He went 2 for 5, scoring 3 times, 3 RBIs, and a walk. Cruz walked twice. Everybody got a hit today, except for Roniel, who walked in a pinch hit situation. Wait, no. James Wood pinch hit for him. Never mind. I guess Wood was getting a day off and then came in to pitch hit. In relief, they still have Bryce Harper. They still have a bunch of their guys, to be honest. Aiden Miller, Trey Turner, Harper, Bill Real, of course, as we know. They have Jordan Walker as well. Doesn't look terrible, but I mean, he hasn't played the best, at least last year. They had Painter on the mound, who had a pretty good day himself, but sadly, it just got blew up. They went deep into their pen. You love to see it. Urban and Arias had a homer. Harold Mourinho. Day off, then we got 3 games at home versus the Dodgers. Big series here. Lupe Ramirez. No great discoveries yet. Game 1. Okay. Well, game 1 versus the Dodgers just appeared. I'm assuming it was rained out. We just got a doubleheader here, it looks like. Versus them. Have Yamamoto, Smith Shawver, Hunter Barso. I don't know if it's Barso or Barco, I'm gonna be honest. Mason Adams and Edward Cabrera. Hmm. Slowed down a lot, obviously. But I mean, he's also 32 now. On the hitting side, Wait, do I have a split one? Why did I do that for pitching? Oh, because it's his main batting stats. I don't know. On the hitting side, though, they have DePaula, Tucker, Paez, Rushing, Perdomo. There's a ton. Is he already hurt again? Yep, classic. He's never not hurt for him. It really sucks. It's pretty much ruining his career. He is wrecked nowadays, though. He's 36 as well and still looks solid. Dansby Swanson's also on the Dodgers now, but he's on the IL. He had 2.3 WAR last season with the Padres. Pretty respectable. Helsley's on a rehab assignment for him, and then Hinches is on. He's out. Oh, he had surgery. He's out for 7 months. Yeah, that's tough. All right, double header day. We win both. The first one 1-0. The second one 13-1. Holy crap! 4 hits apiece in the first of the doubleheader. Yeah, it looks like a solo shot in the bottom of the sixth. The runner on set. Wait. For the game, bottom sixth, runner on second, struck the run scoring double. Okay, never mind. This is an RBI double. We'll take it though. How many do we leave on base? 13. They left 17 on base. Shoosh. What a game. Yamamoto, 8 Ks, 3 walks. Jeez. In 4 2/3, he had 101 innings, by the way. Sasaki came in relief. He gets credited with the L. In 2 1/3, he gave up 1 earned. Then Vesia comes in. Player of the game went to Herrera, our starter. 6 1/3, 2 hits, 2 walks, 3 Ks. And then our pin did pretty solid today. Uribe gets his second hold. Soto gets his 4th hold already. And Ferrer gets his 3rd save. Hitting wise, the only guys to get hits were Wood, Willits, Arias, and Fitzgerald. That's all we needed. Game 2, though, we went in 13-1. We had 18 hits to their 4. We did have 2 errors on the day. That moves us to 6-2, though. Player of the game in the second one went to James Wood. He went 3 for 3 with 2 RBIs and a walk. He didn't strike out today. Batting average of 316 right now. 323 for Fitzgerald so far. 303 for Willits. Very early, obviously, but Fitzgerald had a homer. Willits had a homer as well. Corbin Burns back from his little day-to-day. 2 Ks, 2 walks, 1 earned, and 4 hits. A lot of walks out of the pen today, though. 2 walks, 2 walks, 3 walks, but it didn't matter. Vol gets credited with the W. If we could sweep the Dodgers, that would be tremendous. And we don't. We lose 0-1. Classic. We only had 2 hits today. Yikes. We got held to 2. Who had those? Bass and Wood. That's rough. We left 7 on base. They left 14 on base. Great day out of Sakura again, man. 7 innings, 7 Ks, 1 earned. Just no run support. That's unfortunate. Player of the game went to Mason Adams, their starter on the day. Giving up only 1 hit. And then the pen proceeded to give up only 1 hit as well. That's a tough one. Series versus St. Louis. What are they looking like nowadays? Okay. Halton, Nola, Cole Drake, some reverse, Brady Singer. We got a bunch of starters that, like, 4 years ago at this point would have been great. Joey Badger. Oh, yeah, this guy's very good. I forgot about him. Yeah, he's kind of like their superstar right now. He's somebody you could see the Dodgers going and plucking in real life from them. Eduardo Quintero, though, they actually got him in the waiver claim. I think that was a terrific waiver claim for them. But, I mean, he's off to a slow start, sadly. But he should be good. I don't know. Never mind. That makes sense. I was gonna say I don't know why they wouldn't start him in center, but it's because they got Victor Scott here, who is phenomenal in center field. Yeah, they just don't have the rest of the supporting cast on offense, so Badger's gonna be like likely their lone performer the entire year. 33-year-old Robert Jr., by the way. Ivan Herrera. I feel like he slowed down a bit. I thought he looked, yeah, yikes. So, wow. Yeah, so he plateaued and then tanked after. That's tough. No way. Gabe Wallace, one of our favorite prospects, is out for 7 months. Ruptured ulnar collateral ligament. That's really bad. Mickey Betts, king of clout, with number 400. He hits his 400th homer of his career now. Age 38 season. He had 17 homers last year, 14 and 22 in 2028. Game 1 versus the Cards. Another extra inning game. We win 4-3. Game 2, can we just sweep them? Just sweep them. Of course not. We can't get a sweep. I keep jinxing it. Bottom of the 11th, though, we walk it off to make us 7-3. That drops the Cardinals after that game to 2-8. De La Torre pitched well enough to help the Nationals beat the Cards. They'll win. So what happened though? You're going to tell us how the walk-off happened? Bottom of the 11th, Cruz drew a walk. Well, that's why they didn't tell us. Pretty anticlimactic. Dylan Cruz draws a walk to win it. I'll take it though. De La Torre gets player of the game again, and for another like stat line. But he's doing his job. That's all you can ask, I guess. 4Ks, 3 walks, 2 earned. Tyson Neighbors, 6 strikeouts, 1 hit, and 2 2/3. Holy. Fair goes 3 innings in the closer role, by the way. Shut things down. You love to see it. Their pin just let them down later in the game. Plebington canvasses Australia for prospects. All right. Pleb's gonna get fired. That's like 4 bad ones in a row. I'm just kidding. Oh yeah, 4-0. We hold him to 3 hits in that one. Cooper was on the mound again. Cooper's gonna win Cy Young. That's now what, 3 starts? He gave up only 2 hits, 1 walk, 9 Ks. I think that's only, yeah, that's 3 starts, and he has a .98 ERA. He's had 8 strikeouts, 7 strikeouts, 9 strikeouts, 1 walk in each one. Cooper, we have Tripp and fell into Jesse Cooper, who got in the 7th round of the 2027 draft, by the way. Crazy. He's the new cult hero. Off day before a tough Brewers team, who we did take down in the playoffs, but they are no slouch. Okay, they actually fell off a bit. They do have, still most. Wait, they got Sir Jameson Jones now because we traded him there, and I totally forgot. I totally forgot about that because we also sent him Kamira. How's he doing? He's not hitting well at all. He's 132 average and 41 plate appearances so far. What about Kamira? They're playing him at shortstop? Okay, dude. Well, GG's. Kamira, because he's actually, I mean, he's doing okay. He does only have a 175 average, but he has a 98 WRC plus. He has 3 home runs. Would currently be on pace for 41, it says. I don't know what they're doing. And they're starting Sir Jameson at catcher. They should just start this guy at that point. Let Sir Jameson be your DH. Move Kamara to first or even second. Something. Either way, they do have Churio and Pena, who are very, very good. They do have Jet Williams, who's solid. But their pitching is very rough. Well, so maybe they're not as good as I thought they were. They fell off quite a bit. How are the fans? Okay, yeah, roughly 30K still showing up. I was just curious. Game one of that one, we take it 5-0. 9-1. Dude, we choke in game 3 again. We just cannot get a sweep. Achilles Perez, one of our favorite prospects. He's down with a day-to-day injury of only a bruised wrist. But he hits 3 home runs in a double-A game against Erie. The Erie Seawolves. He went 3 for 5 on the day, 3 homers, 4 RBIs. You love to see it. Last report from January 29th. Let me get a scouting report on quite a few of these dudes. At least the 50 or higher. We'll do that for now. Draft polls revealed, which we already saw a lot of these guys because we couldn't resist taking a little peek early. We're gonna go ahead and add these guys to the combine watch list. And then yeah, I still have the screenshots as well to check out on these guys. What? How she's laying. The cat is laying funny while she's bathing. I don't know if you guys can't see her sadly. I would turn it, but Ross day to day minimal. Eris is down day to day minimal 1 week. That's okay though, because that means wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I thought we fixed this. Wait, what happened here? Where'd Ronnie Cruz go? Wait, Cruz is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just seeing this caught me off guard. This is totally fine, but like, where is Cruz at? Let's play right as well. We'll do this. I realize now what happened. Does Ronnie have? Yeah, Ronnie has outfield range as well. We should have got him to learn left and right during. I'm actually fine with doing this during spring training. We'll do that for now. Okay, so Roniel will start center while Arias is out with his day to day, which is totally fine. Seer King. Okay, yeah, let me copy and paste this really quick. We demoted someone and I totally forgot to fix the rest of the depth charts. That's what's happened. Roniel Seaver Cruz. Roniel Seaver Cruz. 3, 4. Oh, Millis. That's who's missing over there. I was like, wait. Do another copy paste real quick. Okay. All right, we're chilling. Everything's still normal here? Yeah, nothing changed. Okay, perfect. How's Contreras doing so far? 140 WRC plus. Dude, he's been so consistent. Look at his game log. It's kind of crazy. So we started the season here versus the Cubs. So that was opening day right here. And then just tearing it up, to be fair. Lots of walks as well. One walk, 2, 1. Been a great trade so far. Right now, just Fitzgerald and Dylan Cruz, kind of the ones considered struggling in the meantime. On the pitching side, very early check-in. It's only April 13th, but okay. De La Torre finally got shelled in that 9-5 loss to Milwaukee, but I thought it would come earlier. Mainly the pin. To be fair, most of the starters have done their thing so far, so we can live with that. The pin will normalize. Uh, oh my gosh, we play for what is this? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 14 days straight with no break right here. By the way, 14 days straight, no break. 4 games versus the Pirates, 3 versus the Giants, 4 versus the Braves, and then 3 versus the White Sox. Very early standings check in as well. Of course, the Braves are 12-4 right now. Of course they are. They have still held on to Acuna Jr. Wait, Carter Bowman, second round pick in 2027. Holy value. Okay, he had a little bit of TCR. That's why. This is how we would have known him, like right here at 30 out of 50. Now he's a 50 out of 60. Good for them, I guess. The Braves trip and fall forward. Michael Harris fell off a lot. Von Grissom being here still is kind of funny. What's up, Suiji? Should have rated you instead of Skyroller? Oh, why is that, dude? It's okay. Oh, well, Skyroller rated me. Oh, thanks, dude. You didn't have to do that. I was like, wait, why wouldn't you have just rated Skyroller? I get what you mean, though. I guess he was ending. Yeah, thank you, guys. Yo, Odeon, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I hope you both had good streams. I assume you both ended at a similar time. Hopefully hopefully your what you call it is doing well. I seen you were in season 2013 now, Suiji. And what were you up to, Skyrolla? I didn't get to check in before going live myself. I like went live in a rush. I hurried and ate and went live. But yeah, everybody coming over in the raids. Welcome over, welcome over. Hope you guys had a good time over there. Sure you did. Yeah, thanks guys. As we fall to the Pirates. Terrific. Another 1-run game. How many is that now? Let me see. 7 out of 16 have been 1-run games so far. That's kind of nuts. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Got new all scouting reports on the everybody who had at least 50 potential. Randolph, by the way, is like he's kind of here. He's kind of arrived, if I do say so myself. Joe Young, Ryan Gonzalez, Gabe Wallace. How's it looking now? Oof. Did it go up a little? No, nothing changed. Still the same. Big Bill Ramirez. Struggling a little bit in Double A this year so far, just to start the year. Keenan. Player of the week, Reyes. Jeffrey Davis. Wait a minute. Was he always? No, okay. He's normalizing a little bit. He was 60 potential, but he's a 55, but that's okay. He's having a good start right now this year. So we'll take it. We'll take it. Yeah, thank you guys. I always get worried that people won't hear me say thanks because ads suck on Twitch. And I'm worried people get an ad whenever they first raid or something, or they first join the stream, and then they don't hear me say thank you. So that's one of my biggest fears. I overthink it. I'm like, people might think I'm a dick if I, you know, they think I didn't say thanks and just continue like nothing happened. What's up, Marcus? How you been doing, man? You been all right? Area stay today for just 5 days. Raiders suck. Oh gosh. Yo, Marcus, thank you, man. Using that Twitch Prime.
Just subscribed with Twitch Prime.
Let's go, dude. Thank you so much. You guys have been on a roll with the subs the past couple streams, to be honest. Twitch Prime's becoming clutch. Give me those Bezos bucks. Will be better than Panthers easy. All right, now. You can't, listen, I can't gas you up for the sub and then you trash my Panthers. I'll blame Josh, actually. It's not even your fault. You got to defend yourself. That's definitely Wave's fault. Herrera gets another player of the game. 3 Ks, 2 walks, 5 hits. Soto, another hold, up to 6 now. We win that one 5-2. Bottom of the ninth, which we scored 4 in the top of the 8th, by the way. They scored 1 in the bottom of the ninth. Just busy at work. I feel you. I feel you. That 5-4 loss, we tried to crawl back in the top of the 8th. We couldn't. Jake Bennett. Cooper. This is like his first L, yeah. Still an okay day. I mean, 7 hits. 4 earned is never fun. Any earned is never fun. But, like, this is the first obvious game out so far. Huh? And another rain out. Now we got a double header. What you mean, huh? Oh, are you talking about the Panthers? His Panthers Raiders comment? New update on Gavin, man. He's already so good versus lefties. He's also 24. We might be looking to move. Like we got a lot of pieces in place to move for a starter, I think. Yeah, again, just in case you guys didn't hear me, Suiji and Skyroller, thank you so much for the raid, dudes. Hope you had a good stream. Doubleheader day. We take 1, lose 1. Did DJ get his extension? DJ did not get his extension, sadly. I could fill you in. I can give you the rundown. Here's what happened. He's with the Mariners now. He went Kevin Durant on us and ditched us for the team who beats us in the finals, or in the playoffs, so to speak, aka KD going to the Warriors. DJ goes, he got his extension. He got his 6 years with the Mariners, so age 35 season, getting paid around $25.5 million per. And he's off to an okay start this year. So we could never get it to work. And then, even worse, yeah, he got a decent little bag, deserved. I'm happy for him. I just wish it was with us. Cavalli, am I tripping? Did I spell his last name wrong? Oh, there's 2 L's. I did. Cavalli went to the Phillies, and he is on a burner in 4 starts so far. 138 ERA plus, 71 FIP minus, 0.7 WAR, on pace for 5.9. Yeah, so sadly, Cavalli stayed in division. Yeah, we made some changes. We shored up our catcher position. We signed a bunch of relievers because we let a bunch of guys walk because so many dudes were like 33 plus years old, but still pretty respectable. Even so, that's why we brought back Soto because he's 36 now, and the dude we keep letting him go to free agency, see if anybody wants him. He loops back around to us, and he comes back for another year. He might as well just buy a home in Washington at this point because, yeah, He likes it here. We like him here. Yo, what's up, Brains? But yeah, so the offense is gross. Still a bunch of the dudes you're already going to be familiar with probably, but we did add William Contreras, who has been on a tear. We traded for him from Milwaukee in November of the offseason, this past offseason. Just a 1 year rental. They're on the hook for a little bit of the money, only like 30%. So we moved some prospects to them, and yeah, it's been working out so far. So, and that was like our really only glaring quote unquote issue on the offense. On the pitching side of things, Jesse Cooper has been that guy so far. He's already up to one WAR in 4 starts. He has a 2.31 ERA. This last start was his worst of the bunch so far, and it was a 4 earned game. But he's had 9 strikeouts, 7, 8. Big Cooper fan. He just recently had some dev up as well in March. Um, if you like, his control went up from 65 to 70, his potential control went up to 75, and his stamina went from 65 to 70. Big Jesse Cooper fan. The only issue is what he's had since we tried to give him a debut in 2029 is injuries, man. Like 2030 was pretty respectable, but an injury derailed that too a little bit. This year so far, I'm knocking on wood right now. He he's been okay, but I definitely just jinxed it. But he's by far and away like been that dude. Yo, comp pick. I heard rental. Yeah, so Cavalli, um, well, Cavalli and DJ Hers both got us a first round comp pick, supplemental pick. So that was huge. That was one thing. Letting both of them walk, we offered both of them a qualifying offer. So we have 3 first round picks, sort of. We have one, but then we have the two at the end. And I mean, due to our season last season, we're kind of picking at the end of the first round anyway. Oh, after Contreras goes, I don't know if we get credit for that because yeah, no, he is compensation eligible. Yeah, so I guess it's going to depend though if we would actually like to bring him back or not. You know what I mean? And what kind of money he's actually wanting because he is 33. Don't know. Like right now, he wants 21 too. I think the comp pick is like what 22 and some change. So there's going to have to really be some balance there, I guess. Um, to figuring out. Yeah, exactly that. It'll be close. Which I mean, to be fair, if he keeps up this pace, I'm sure his asking price might go up. But we'll see. We'll see. Jordan Irvin had a crazy dev lab result this past off season. Like, look at this update for March. Current power went up to 65. Potential I went to 70. Current defense at third went up. Overall rating improved from 55 to 6. Like, he's arrived. He got the rookie season jitters out the way, and now he's just going to be legendary. That's what we need. The offense is never the question mark for like at least the next 4 years. The only question mark is the pitching, which hasn't been terrible so far this season, but we're still very early. We're 12-7, so we'll keep it rolling. Draft pool just dropped. Um, yeah. So what we're looking to do is acquire a starter. It's probably going to be more likely closer to the deadline, and we've got some dudes where logjam is just happening. Like Calvin Liao, by the way, 19 years old, has made it to Double A. He came up for spring training invite and he crushed the ball. He was like one of our best hitters in spring training at 19 years old. At this pace, he'll be at like he's at Triple A now. By the way, not Double A. He's at Triple A at 19. Very excited about him. He's not moving. I refuse to let him move. But guys like Ernesto Cruz, Angel Felice a little bit, maybe not as much. Where is what's his name? We were talking about him earlier. Da, da, da. Where did he go? Gavin Fiend. He's a guy that can probably bring in like he could be the centerpiece of acquiring a starting pitcher because he's so close. Like he's 24. He's already very good, like not very good versus lefties, but he's ready versus lefties. He could easily hit in a platoon right now versus left-handed hitter or pitchers. But I feel like and he can also play infield or outfield. I feel like there's a chance he just plateaus and kind of settles around 45, 50 overall, which is still respectable given his current ratings. Like 45 and 50, it depends on how their actual attributes look, whether or not they're a slouch or not. But yeah, so far, the crazy part, I was just talking about a little bit ago after the raids. We've already had 7 one-run games and 4 extra inning games through right like 19 games so far. So it's kind of crazy. In March we went 3-2. In April so far we are 9-5. So we're gonna keep it rolling. We got the Giants coming up next. We win that one 5-2 in game one. I'm trying to see what's up, Pikachu. I'm trying to check in on some of these teams as we encounter them, so we know what to expect. So the Giants kind of fell off a lot when Patrick Bailey is your best by overall, and we all know Patrick Bailey's bat. His defense is no slouch. To be fair, in Bailey's defense, dude, 65, 90, like the 65 is but 90 WRC plus with this defense is super respectable. Three WAR both seasons. This year though, he's on blistering pace. If you can't tell, 11 WRC plus so far. Yeah, yeah, they're in a rough spot. They're in a tough spot. They have Junior Cyprian who looks solid though. He's only 25. Villalobos, we were just getting new scouting reports on everybody who had at least 50 potential as well in the farm. Mike Abia is another guy. Abia, I'm gonna call him Abia. It's probably Abilla. Billa? I don't know. He's American, so maybe it's not Abia. But anyways, he he also looks really good. Like he could be crazy depth. He's also could do a job for a team right now. We basically got a horde of talent that's ready that just has nowhere to go uh on the hitting side of things. Except for Calvin, I do not care. I'm gonna be honest. He has a spot on our team regardless of who's in front of him at this point. So that's where I'm at with him. Check cord. Oh, it's an OOTP question. How many prospects to get this logjam player, you think? Jimmy Goats? Hmm. They traded for him in 2041. They just traded for him a couple months ago in August. He's fragile. He's only. Does he have any infield range? Is he just going? Because he can only play first or DH right now. He's 60. He's 23. Yikes. I don't know. I'm thinking 3+ unless y'all can trade picks. I mean, that's a first pick worthy and like two solid prospects. Depends what you got, I guess. Game one versus San Fran, though, we win 5-2. We score 4 in the bottom of the eighth to get the job done. We were down 2-1 to that point. They left 11 on base. We left 20 on base. That'll do it. De La Torre with a solid day. Brendan Neely for them, though, gets the player of the game. Opening day, by the way, ended in walk-off fashion, but against us. Against us, though. Can we actually get a sweep for once, by the way? Every single one has resulted in the last game of each series. That's on like a sweep pace, resulting in an L. Please. Finally. That's all it took. I just needed the rest of you guys. I needed the good luck from Marcus's sub to show up. We won game 2, 5-2, and then we won game 3, 5-1. That's the first full sweep. We're now 15-7. That knocks the Giants down to 8-14. We get 3 in the bottom of the eighth. We're scoring a lot of our runs in the seventh and the eighth. Everybody had a. Nah, that's a lie. I said everybody had a hit. I'm blind. There's a bunch of zeros in there toward the bottom of the lineup. Great day from Herrera. 8 Ks in 90 pitches. He has a 1.38 ERA so far. 4 hits, 1 earned. Player of the game went to him, of course. 4-game stretch versus the Braves now, who were leading the division just a few days ago, but we have tied that with them now. They're 6-4 in their last 10. We were talking about the Braves for you guys that just missed it. They like tripped and fell forward with where's that shortstop at? Oh, did he go on the IL? Either way, they're projected to really struggle. Was it Carter Bowman? It was Carter Bowman. I swear they had him at short. Did they not? They did. He can play a bunch of places. Okay. But now they got him at center field. So, yeah, they got this dude in the second round of the 2027 draft. And he had some TCR a little bit. He was like a 30 out of 50. No, he's a 50 out of 60. But yeah, where they were projected to struggle, now they kind of have like a different outlook, in my opinion. But 4-game stretch versus them, we fall game 1, 2-3 in the 10th. Yo, Pleberino. That's 2 one-run games back to back again. They take game 1 though over us 3-2. In the top of the 10th, they score 1. Creed Willems to seize the win. Stroke the run scoring thing on the top of the 10th. That's tough. Player of the game was Corbin Burns. 3 Ks, 1 walk, no hits through 5 innings. That's tough. Fair gets the blown save. Uribe and Soto had a hold. We just couldn't do enough. We didn't get enough runs of our own. We left 14 on base, so they're 16. That's tough. Um, Game two though, we did win that one 4-3. They get one at the top of the eighth, but it wasn't enough. Sakura, another solid outing. 3 walks, 2 Ks, 2 earned. Neighbors has been very, very good so far this year as well. Simon got credited with his first save. We take game three. Can we take the series, please? We can. We win at 3-1 due to an extra inning loss in game one. That's huge. 9-1 in this one. 15 hits to their 6. We were 17-8 after that one. Ashby got crushed. 11 hits, 8 earned. Yikes. Great day from De La Torre. Devin Fitzgerald gets player of the game. 3 for 4, scoring 4 times himself, 2 RBIs. Irvin had his 4th home run in that one. In the last one, Paul Skeens had 12 strikeouts, 2 walks on 7 hits in 5 innings. And then they bring in Grant Taylor, and he allows 2 earned. And that's all it took, unfortunately, for Skeens. That's crazy. He had 115 pitches. He has a 1.6 ERA so far. Home run was Irvin off of Skeens and Dylan Cruz off of Grant Taylor. Luis Cabello. So far, Pleberino, Sir Plebington, our scouting director, his discoveries haven't been too hot, man. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it was the name change. Series versus the White Sox coming up, though. They have Jeremy Lilly, this closer, who is pretty good. They got him in the 3rd round of 2029. Right now, he's all stuff, which, I mean, isn't terrible for a reliever, but literally, he does have 50 pitching BABIP, but, you know. Hunter Brown, this was a dude I liked. Like, he was a guy, if it wasn't for the extra years, if this last year would have just been like a player option or something, I was considering trying to make a move for in the offseason in a trade. They also ended up with DL Hall out of free agency. Hitting side, it's dead. They have no offense. They're 7-18 on the year. Guys on the IL, oh, Gabe. I remember Gabe, dude. 2022 second round pick. We do have low accuracy. He's 26, but like, so he kind of, yeah, it just happened to him. What you see is what you get kind of guy. He's one of them. And then they have Boyle, who wasn't bad if I remember. Oh, he's actually been doing good this year. 2029, he was okay. Wait, no, that's 2030. He's been out the whole time. He's still out for 11 months. Elbow ligament reconstruction surgery. Yikes. All right, we should win this series. Game one, we win at 6-5. 16-game shutdown streak for Soto. It ended right there in that game, I guess. In the 10th inning, we score in the top of the 10th. Get it done. Move to 19-18 now. Or 19-18. 19-8. Player of the game went to Cruz. Cooper was on the mound. Had an day. Not terrible. Soto gets credited with the blown save, though. So that's where his hold or shutdown streak ended. Uribe, 3 Ks. Neighbors. Everybody did good, man. That was good. Cruz went 2 for 3, 2 runs, 3 RBIs, 2 walks. He had 2 home run day as well. Holy. He was killing it. Carlos Sarmiento. Yep. Game two. Another extra inning, 1-run game. We lose that one 2-3. Wow, the Sox take a series from us. That's our first series loss so far. Of course. Um, we looked at that one already. Game two, though, they walk it off in the bottom of the 11th. We had 11 hits to their 5, by the way, where we left 27 on base. Tragic. Ronnie Cruz had his first home run of the year. Player of the game was Corbin Burns again. 5 Ks, 4 walks, 2 earned. Does not matter, as Herring gets credited with the blown save, unfortunately. That's rough. You live with it. You live with it. Series coming up. 3 games, maybe 4 versus the Mets. Just 3. Then we got the Brewers after. Dylan Cruz captures NL award. What is this? Yeah, he wins a Player of the Week award, which is good because he started very slow. I was a little worried. I'm not gonna lie. Because in March he had a 54 WRC plus. In April he was like, hold up, the season started. Let me clock in real quick. So he was chilling. We're playing at the Mets. Game one we lose 0-9. Yikes, we get shut out. They had 9 runs on 9 hits. We had no runs on 5 hits. That's unfortunate. Player of the game was Francisco Lindor in 2031. Went 2 for 4, 2 runs, 3 RBIs. Lindor is now 37, and he shows up and does that to us. Lovely. You love to see it. Oi, oi. Also, I saw your DM, by the way. Did you hear my response? Um, I don't know if the oi oi was a reminder to look at your Discord DM. He was asking a question about a trade. Oh, you didn't hear my response? Oh, I said I said can he play first? Because right now he's strictly obviously just like a DH. He's obviously gross. He's 23. He is fragile though, but I said at least probably 3 good prospects. Unless one of them are like, and I don't know if you can trade picks in that league, but uh yeah. I think a first round pick could be thrown in the mix and maybe make up for a prospect or two. It just really depends on the type of prospect I guess you send their way. No position, gotcha. Game 2, game 3, anticlimactic save again. It always gets us. We won it. We actually end up winning the series versus them, so that's huge. Cade Smith wins the AL. I gotta remove him from our short list. That's why we got the message. He wins the AL reliever of the month. Chris Crate, Carolina batter of the month. Carolina best hurler, Jeff Sousis. Player development update again. Herrera, his potential movement goes up and his potential rating went up overall. Interesting though, because was it just versus one or the other maybe? Jeez, what a year. I mean, what a start he's off to as well. 7 starts, 248 ERA plus. Yeah, I think at least 3 solid prospects would be good. If you could trade picks, then, Manuel Merlo gets a little bit of love in April. Stromstad, Bill Ramirez, his stuff went up and his control went up. That's huge for his control to actually move because I was getting worried. Yeah, a lot of these are the dudes we just requested reports on. I wonder if that's a sign to come for Jose Parra. That's a lot of changes there. His overall rating went up. None of that is related to his potential rating, though, so maybe not. Mario Alvin, the guy we signed in International Amateur Free Agency, his current eye went up and his potential eye went up. I want to look at that last game because it was another one-run game. We scored 2 in the top of the 8th. We were scoreless until the top of the 8th. Whoops. Play of the game, Nolan McLean, 11 Ks, 1 walk, all for nothing. Herrera, though, 7 Ks, 2 walks, 4 something. Uribe gets credited with the dub. Can you believe it? Brewers and the Twins. What are the Twins looking like right now? 21 and 11 out of the Twins. Okay. Got David Bednar, who looks nuts in his age 36 season. Justin Martinez. Kinsey Gore, who was actually having a good year. Wow. Casey Hunt. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised with this pitching that what's going on over here. It's working. That's all I know. Mirakami with the Twins now, by the way. Dang. Hold up. He's been pretty consistent. I mean, like, he hasn't really reached 2 WAR, but let's go look. Okay, 2026 with the White Sox, 118 WRC plus 3 WAR, 38 homers, 101 walks, then 104. 2.8 WAR, 2.3. I mean, still holding his own. His average was 212 in 2029, but yeah, still pretty respectable to be fair. Addison Barger, Kalen Culpepper. This guy's good. When did they drafted by the Twins in 2024? Okay, I was going to say, yeah, dang, 3.5 WAR last year, 4.2 the year before that. Saveli Marte, Eduardo Tate. Probably said that wrong, but he looks like a pretty solid catcher. Brooks Lee, man, it's gonna. I don't know. That's wild. I mean, he's very good defensively, so it could be carrying some, but his bat's been very respectable still. which is kind of, I don't know, weird, given how he looks. All right. Um, when game one, another one-run game in the 10th. Game two, 3-1. Game three, 3-1. Nice little sweep. Bottom of the 10th, we walk it off. Devin Fitzgerald went 3 for 5 with a home run and a double and adding 3 RBIs. Clutch hit from right fielder Jordan Sanchez in the bottom of the 10th, run scoring single to win the game. Player of the game did go to Fitzgerald. They had Bubich on the mound, who'd had a pretty good outing, to be fair. Yeah, Fitz carried today. It's huge. Burns with another respectable outing. He only went 2 and 1/3. Did he pick up a? Yeah, he was injured while pitching, but he's okay now. So I guess it was nothing ultimately. Soto struggled a bit. But that's kind of it. Shimamoto gets hurt. He tears his UCL for the season. One of our prospects. That sucks. It was on our favorite prospects list, but I mean, it's never fun to tear it. Evan Randolph, he leads the International League and saves during the daytime. Yeah, he was the guy we were looking at earlier. And I was like, he's getting very close. Extremely close. Twins, they beat us 1-2, 4-6, 7-4. We didn't get swept. Series coming up now versus the Marlins. Then another off day before a series versus the Reds. 0-1, of course. 6-5 though. 5-6. Dude. That is now 18 one-run games. No, Scromstad goes down for the whole year for 13 months with a torn rotator cuff. No, that sucks. He was developing so well too. No way. He was having a really good year. Ah, that stinks. That stinks bad. This 0-1 loss. What happened? They had 6, we had 3, and bottom of the 8th, they get 1. That's all it took. Yuri Perez, player of the game, 6 Ks, 2 walks. Good day from Sakura again. Yeah, we only got held to 3 hits. I mean, Arias, Contreras, and Fitzgerald. That was it. We had 4 walks though. So a 6-5 win. We scored 4 in the top of the 8th. We pounded it on there. Left 26 on base. They left 20 on base. Kind of nutty. Louis Kova gets player of the game for the Marlins. Damn. He did go 3 for 4 in that one. I was like, how? But then the 5-6 L, they score 3 in the bottom of the 7th. The Marlins are 24-17, by the way. Justin McCurry gets player of the game, unfortunately. He's their absolutely freak of a pitcher for the Marlins. So that's tough. Yeah, Cooper did okay. I mean, he gave up 7 hits. No, he gave up 2 home runs, actually. That's really rough with the 60 home runs allowed. Classic. Classic. Short little day off. Hold up, the standings now, they're so competitive still. Like, look at this. 20 plus wins for every team in the division. What the heck? Everybody, please stop. Just stop it. Leave us alone. Best player Barnes of Washington. I don't even report on him too. He was a guy who used to be on our favorite prospects list. Kind of just recently moved him off. The Reds, though, how are the Reds looking? Chase Burns is a freak. Very good baseball player. Shane Smith, Howard Chartrand. Chartrand. I don't know. I'm in the first round of the 2028 draft. He's looking solid. Wait, they just called him. No, never mind. He's been up before. He was up in 2030. I'm blind. Maybe he's on a rehab assignment in 2031. Jason Schlee, third round of the 2029 draft. One more already as their closer. Sheesh. Ranger Suarez, Andrew Abbott, Brett Louder, Nunez. Okay, okay. On the hitting side, De La Cruz is still there. And he's been phenomenal. He won 3 MVPs in a row, 28, 29, and 2030 season. This year, though, he's off to a slow start, hitting wise, for his standards. They also have Pete Alonso, who is also doing good this year. He played for the Mariners last year. Some of you probably remember. Alfredo Duno looks good. Yeah, their offense isn't too crazy, but their pitching isn't bad. And we win 11-2, 7-6. No. Ethan Bass was down with a torn quad. He's out for 6 weeks. That's tough. He was on pace for 5.4 WAR so far, so he's going to miss like a month and a half. That really sucks. He had a 125 WRC plus so far, 289 average, OPS 784. That's a big loss. All right. Well, time to let's see. I think what that's going to do, honestly, we should probably start Ronnie. Well, Seaver's bat's not as well rounded. He's also he only has 16 plate appearances, but he's not doing great. So we're gonna start Ronnie at short now. And let's go promote an infielder. Actually, this is a prime time for Angel to come up, to be honest, probably. Or Merlot. No, not Merlot. Probably definitely Angel. Abia? Oof. Abia should be probably at AAA now. Like he recently had, yeah, he should definitely go to AAA, regardless of if he comes up now or not. There's also Glasser, who's already on the 40. I might just wave in DFA now, I think. We don't have to. Manny Cortez. Yeah. Whoops. I think Angel's 24. Real's 22, 21, 20. Yeah, let's do Angel. We'll do Angel. Because he's only up for 6 weeks. But he'll still have a job to do. Okay, so Angel can play pretty much across the infield. He'll be able to play second as well. If he can play third and short, he can play second. Respectable outfield range too. So short, second, third for Angel. We'll just replace Ronnie everywhere. That way, we'll just take Ronnie off of first. Do this. We'll go if tired. Take Ronnie away from there. And then we'll put Seaver here. Because Seaver can play outfield also. Yeah. You know what? We should probably put Seaver here too, just to be safe. And take Ronnie off there. Put Angel here. Cool. I think this is good. Take Ronnie away from that DH spot. And then we'll put Angel there. Okay. Little copy paste action. Boom. All right, it's for the lineup though. Let me see something. Versus left versus right. Cruz, Irvin, Wood, Sanchez, Willits. How bad? He's balanced versus both, to be fair. Wood, Cruz hits. Yeah. Yeah, this works. I swear, I think the AI got better at like building lineups on their own. Drop a quick save real quick. I know it quick saves, but I start overthinking it. And I'm like, I should probably save the game. About to be Sakura versus Abbott now. Can we sweep the Reds? Surely. Yep, we can. 2-0 for the last one. Up drops in to 23 and 21. Sakura and Nationals zap Reds 2-0. He had 8 strikeouts, only 1 hit through 6. That's tough. Couldn't keep it going. But he gets player of the game at the Great American Ballpark. Anybody have a homer today? Yeah, Cruz hit his third homer in his first actual start. Well, probably not his first start, but first outing since the injury. The Orioles, I don't think they're that bad. Yeah, they're 24 and 20. They still have Gunnar Henderson, by the way, who is still very Gunnar Henderson ish. Can't tell what numbers start. Oh my gosh. Yeah, look. All right. There we go. Is Pleb happy? That was an 8th start. Surely. Orioles beat us in the 11th, 5-7, 7-4. We take that one, and we win 7-0. So we take the series. We've still only lost one series so far, by the way. Zapata spins a no-hitter against our double-A team. Harrisburg is our double-A team, right? Yes. Terrific. Lovely. Jesse Miller gets injured. Sir Plebington discovers Venezuelan 16-year-old. Terrific, pleb. Terrific. Terrific discovery. 4-game series versus the Mets. This is another big one. They are in second place by 3.5 games. We're 7-3 in our last 10, and so are they. We're 31-16. The Mets are 31-16. We are tied for the most wins in baseball right now. Yeah, elsewhere, the Jays, Yankees, Orioles battling. Red Sox 5 games below 500. Tigers right there on the Twins' butt by 1 game. The NL East is still kind of a dogfight. The Braves are finally slowing down. They're at 21-26. They're still the only team below 500 in the division. Down low, of course, the Mets have the top wildcard spot. The Rockies are leading the NL West right now in 2031. They have a very good offense. It is Coors Field, but third in runs, second in average, first in home runs. How's it looking over here? Dave Romeo. Yep, I mean, that'll do it. You know what I mean? That's definitely that'll do it. Yeah. Looks good to me. Eric Batoni, the 70 power, is playing amazing in Coors. He's on pace for 65 home runs. 2.3 WAR. Hold up, let me do this for Pleb gets mad at me. I'm sorry, Pleb. Please. Don't scream yet. Okay, okay, okay. We got it. We got it. 44 games. He started 44. So far, it's still there, actually. Holy crap. Yeah, okay. Well, he'll be there for a while. He's only 29. I keep forgetting, I guess, how young he is in real life. So his age 34 season, though. But yeah, Cubs and Reds are tied in the NL Central. Pirates are, trying to hang on. The Cardinals and the Brewers, they've had a real fall from grace since those few playoff runs. Padres trying to stay relevant. Giants are bottom feeders nowadays. Over there, Athletics, sadly, back in the dumps for now. But yeah, the Astros and Mariners are tied in the AL West. What are the Astros looking like? Because the Mariners are good. Jackson Holiday ended up going to the Astros. They get out of it at his age 31 season. It's a player option, so it could be after his age 30 season, but he gets paid 46 million per. Well, pretty good money. All right, Mets series. Game 1, we win 6-5. Game 2, we lose 5-6. Game 3, 4-3. Let me make sure there's no crazy injury here. Wow, right after we scout the catching prospect David Barnes, by the way, he gets a little blurb about him going crazy. Soto loves it here. He wants a genuine extension this time. He don't want to negotiate with us in free agency again, surely. Bunch of power rankings, all of our minor league teams, plus our MLB team at the top. Rodriguez sizzles, Rodriguez sizzles, Jersey Shore fizzles. All right, dude. All right, the last one. Can we guarantee the series? We can't. We split it with the Mets. How fitting. And that 6-5 win. Player of the game was Rocio. 3 for 4 on the day for the Mets. Coda, by the way, 7 Ks, 1 earned. It's pretty respectable. Burns had 7 Ks, 3 earned. Ferrer gets the blown save. That second game, we fall 6-5. We scored 2 in the bottom of the 8th. It wasn't enough, though. Player of the game was Juan Soto, of course. 2 for 3, 4 RBIs, and a walk. How's he looking? Pretty good still. The contract's looking pretty good still, too. A little bit of sarcasm there, but yeah, obviously, until he's 40 years old, he is there. Unless he gets traded, but the 4-3 dub, that one was over after the 5th, really. 0-4, 1-4, 1-4, 2-4. Player of the game, Jacob Reimer. How did he do? Yeah, 3 for 5. Yeah, because he's pretty good. Their lineup is scary, man. It's pretty much just like I feel like right now the NL runs through us and them. Fitzgerald 2 for 4 on the day. Home runs, Fitzgerald, that was his ninth. I want to see who's leading us right now in home runs. Carlos Bautista. He's 25 now. Irvin with 12. Cruz with 11. James Wood with only 5. This is what I'm talking about with James Wood, man. As soon as you got that extension, I'm telling you, I was scared of this. He's back to his 2026 ways. 97 WRC plus right now, 212 average. Oh, surely he'll be fine. Surely. Braves and Guardians. Let's cap off May. Then we got the Padres. Ball game one, classic. I'm gonna go check the trade block as well. The stream okay, by the way? I know it's OBS through like a small error right there for a second. Game three. Wow, we get swept by the Braves. Of course we do. Of course we do. 2-4, 0-4. The next one. Had 6 hits, 2 runs. Left 19 on base. I left 21. Oh man, Mike Newton gets player of the game for them. Where did this guy spawn in from? The 9th round of the 2028 draft? This is his rookie year. This is what I mean. They were projected to be like worse in the division. And then these guys spawn in. All right. Hey, here's Travis Collins. 80 stuff. Game 2, we lose 0-4. We only had 4 hits in this one to their 10. We even got those. Wood, Cruz, Irvin, Contreras. Player of the game was Malik Mitchell. First round of the 2028 draft. Okay. This is also his rookie year. Braves are doing Braves things with their pitchers, man. And then game 3, 2-4. We only had 3 hits. We're now 33 and 21. That bumped them to 25 and 29. Player of the game was Johan Oviedo. Rough stretch there. The Guardians are 22 and 23, so there's J.R. Ritchie, speaking of Braves pitchers. Hopefully we can do a job here. Then we got a Padres team that's not bad. They're in a tough division, so 8-0, 12-2. Okay, I like it. I like it. Weekly power rankings, same old stuff. Arias batters Cleveland big time. Hit a 3-run home run off J.R. Ritchie in the 3rd, hit an RBI triple in the 5th, and singled in the 6th, hit a solo shot off Brady Smith in the 8th, and singled in the 9th. Oh my God, he went 6 for 6. Holy crap. That's insane. Wait, is that not the cycle? Hang on, home run, triple, single, no double. Oh my gosh, he had 2 home runs, no double though. 6 for 6, scoring 4 times, a double, triple, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. Take 2 home runs over the cycle. He's on pace for 20 homers. MLB Draft League's about to run. Minimal injuries for Cruz and Soto. How much longer till 4 weeks for Bass? Hopefully Cruz will be okay, because he's obviously the fill-in and it's short right now. Angel Police only has 5 plate appearances, or 19 plate appearances. The 5 games started threw me off since I added those. 19 plate appearances. And yeah, he's done okay in them so far. Ronnie, 101 WRC Plus, please be okay during this little bruised shoulder incident. We cannot have you getting hurt too. Game 3 versus the Guardians. And it's not a sweep, because why would it be? We lose 2-8. They have 14 hits. DeLauder collected 2 runs, batted in while going 3 for 4 at the plate. He also scored 2 times. And he gets player of the game. Herrera with a rough one. 1K, 2 walks, 6 earned runs. The ball gives up 2. Yikes. How does DeLauder look now? Pretty good still. Okay. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Day off. Much needed day off before this game versus the Fabella. Okay, dude. Before this game versus the Padres. 3-game series, could be 4. Dude, we fall 2-7 in the 10th. We give up 5 in the top of the 10th. Yikes, who did that? Fair. Of course he did. He gave up 3 earned, then Uribe gives up 3 runs. Nice. Some duo type stuff. Congrats for ruining Corbin Burns' solid start. Who were just like revitalized here. I mean, put some respect on his name. He had a good year last year in Atlanta. But That's tough. Game 2 versus the Padres, 6-0. Okay, good little shutout bounce back. 8 hits to their 3. They had 2 errors. Jordan Irvin gets player of the game. Chase Mydroff was injured, and Fernando Tatis. What's Tatis look like? Still good. He's only 32 as well. His contract is slowly winding down for him over there. He had a 4 WAR season last year though. 2030 he missed the. No, he didn't. I'm an idiot. It's right there. I just said that. I thought that looked weird where there was 3 2030s because of the World Baseball Classic and AAA. Yeah, good pace again this year. I mean, pretty respectable. This dude still hasn't hit a home run in real life yet, and he's on my fantasy baseball team. So you know. Sakura though, 6 Ks, no earned, 1 hit through 6. I feel like a no hitter is in his future. I don't know how he does it, but it's coming. Like he has multiple 1 hit games, but his stamina holds him back. He only got 45 stam, so um, yeah, Ross and Heron come in and do their thing. Irvin got player of the game, 4 for 5, 3 runs, 2 RBIs. That was his 13th home run in that one. Ellis and Sousa suspended for free for all. Hopefully, we at least win the brawl. Let's actually look at the All Star voting. So William Contreras is in first for us over Drake Baldwin. That's bittersweet as a Braves fan. Eric Batoni in first base. I'm telling you, that season he's having over there is scary, bro. He's at 22 home runs in May. He's on pace for 60. Eli Willits in first place at second base over Luis Hernandez of the Padres, who's 22. They got him in a trade with the Giants. Having a very good year this year. Last year, he didn't really have a great year in his 234 plate appearances, but almost reached that amount this season so far, and he's killing it. And then Tamar Johnson, Dave Romeo of the Rockies, of course, that's fitting. He's ahead of Aiden Miller, who's still a very good ball player. Um, Shortstop Ethan Bass, love to see it. Sadly, he's still out for 3 weeks, but the fans still love him. I love Bass. Neto and De La Cruz behind him, very respectable company. Jackson Churio in left ahead of James Wood by like 140,000 votes. Paez behind him. Pete Crow Armstrong, Jackson Merrill, and Luis Pena at center. And right, Kyle Tucker, Connor Griffin, and Carson Bench. Just loaded. I mean, Tucker still looks so good. They signed him to a new extension before the 2028 season, actually. 42 million, 42 million, and then the last one as well, team option 42 million. Connor Griffin's a freak. Did they lock him? Yeah, they did. Okay. This was prior to the 2030 season. They locked him up. Honestly, not bad. Get out of it at his age 31 year. It does go up to 48 million, but I mean, that's what they're probably going to do anyway. Soto, Cruz, Betts. As far as starters go, we get no love there again and no love in the reliever department. You hate to see it. Game 3 versus the Padres. TikTok. Baseball's an island of activity amidst a sea of statistics. All right. And we lose 0 to 4 in that one. Another player development update. Brett Dixon. His potential went up from 60 to 65. His overall went from 40 to 45. That is perfect. He is killing it in AAA right now. Oh, we could be saved. We could be saved. Brian Crowley, Gavin Gallagher finally normalized. Like, no more false 50 potential in his future at 26 years old. Cole Prosek, Ian Johnson, Sam Costa. Whoa, I scrolled way too far. Acevedo. Yeah, Jesse Miller. Miller used to look so much better, did he not? Must just, he did a little bit. Only 5 points more than potential. Nick Willis, Data. Yeah, I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to try and trade for a starter at the deadline, man. I know there's going to be some teams hopefully selling one. We really need one to help push us, I think, over the edge. Desperately needed. Ryan Gonzalez, batter of the month in A-ball. It's June 1st. We might do some early promotions because we're getting a lot of notices about our favorite prospects on our short list doing very, very well. But to start June now, We still lead the division at 36-24, game and a half ahead of the Mets, only 2 ahead of the Marlins. The Phillies lost track a little bit. They're 5.5 back. Plebum will pretend I didn't see your chat out of my peripheral vision. The Reds, Dodgers lead their division pretty solidly. Mariners only a game ahead of the Angels and Astros. That's dogfight over there. Twins are running away with it. 41-19, 7 games ahead. And Yankees 1 ahead of the Orioles. Chandler Simpson, 33 stolen bases so far, by the way. On pace for 91, had 84 last season and 63 in 2029. Holy dude. 2025, he had 44 for context in real life. Then he had 65 in this sim. Then 69, 69. Nice, nice. 63, 84, 33 so far. Holy crap. Game 1 versus the Marlins. Lose it 2-4. I wish they would change the text for losses on the red backgrounds, dude. I would love it. They had 10 hits to R3. Yikes. That's horrible. They left 15 on base. We left 12. They went deep into their pitch hitting. McCurry, again, player of the game. I'm sick of this guy. And he's not leaving the division anytime soon. Oh my gosh, he's going to win the Cy Young, isn't he? He faced Cooper, though, who had a great day, but shout out Gregory Soto and Uribe, giving up 3 earned combined. Game 2, though, we get revenge. Bottom of the 7th, we take the lead. Herrera, 7 Ks, 2 walks, 2 earns, gets player of the game. And then Soto bounces back with a nice little blown save in 1/3 inning. Like, what? Did he get? No, he didn't get hurt. I don't know. He only had 5 hits in that one. Game 3, though. Can we win the series? We cannot. We lose 0-2. Holy, sick of the Marlins. Flip the M. We won't talk about real life. We had 7 hits, no runs, 16 left on base. Bradish had 10 Ks, 1 walk, 5 hits. Good lord. And to think I thought about trading for him from them, and now here they are competing. Burns 6 Ks, 2 earned. Lovely. Day off now. Then we got the Diamondbacks. I don't think they're bad, actually. Kevin Fiend wins the Player of the Month for the International League. Or Player of the Week, actually. Arias wins Player of the Week for the NL. Heck yeah. On pace for 3.4 WAR. Cleviton spots talent in Dominican Republic. Nelson Cano. All right. Nice. Nice. Emilio Duvall, he wants a contract extension. Sorry, buddy. We're not looking to talk about that right now. Everyone's future is determined by how good we do in the playoffs. Not really, but yeah, sort of true. So far, Irvin leading the team in WRC plus. Then Fitzgerald, Contreras, Arias. I mean, I'm telling you, James Wood is he's going to make me rage. I can feel it. He is we're doing good. All I'm saying is I'm glad we've got more faces around this team now. But we just gave him that big freaking contract, and then he's like, let's take a year off. But yeah, he's still in. I don't even want to talk about it. Yeah, every starter though, except for Sanchez, is 99 WRC plus or higher, and Sanchez is still. He's struggling this year. He's struggling right now. Hopefully though, hopefully he can turn it around because let's see. Yeah, April was better. June, okay, he's off to a better start in June. We won't talk about him too bad. June could be the month. It could be the bounce back month. It's fire. I know I'm going to like it. In Japan, I'm excited. Get T to get it. He has Game Pass at least for a little. Dude, I canceled that shit because he's pretending not to read this. No, I see it. I see it. No, so I canceled Game Pass because I was like, we're never playing Diablo again. Like I came to terms, it's probably not happening. And then 2, Xbox is like the best because it expired on its own in like 5 days on the day I canceled it, and it said you can cancel now and I can get a full refund with it expiring in the next 5 days. I canceled it right away, or you could have just canceled it the day it was actually going to expire. Obviously, I canceled it right away. I was like, "Oh, yeah, give my money back." Yeah, that's alright. You need to get a wheel so we can play a real man's racing game. iRacing. By the way, every single pitcher has 100 ERA plus or higher. W. Who would have thought Burns would be leading the starters in that department, by the way? Cooper, my legend, my beloved, has the best fit minus. No, Herrera does. He has a 64 fit minus. The Cooper's 69. Nice. How many saves? He has 13 now. 5 blown. Oh, hold. It's got to be Soto, right? Yeah, Soto with 13 holds. I bet Forza would be fun with a wheel as well. Yikes, we lose 1-8 in the first one. Yeah, I meant to look at. Yeah, there's Dirk. That's tragic because here we were trying to pluck Dirk potentially from the Diamondbacks, and I mean here he is, 166 ERA plus a 2.3 WAR, and here they are competing. So they don't look good. Put some respect on rotation's name, brother. They're pretty solid. Look at Jesse Cooper. What do you mean? He's solid. 2.3 WAR. Herrera, he's pretty solid. His pitching BABIP's 45. Everything else is average or more. No, I'm just kidding, by the way. I agree. I was very scared, but they're doing really good so far. Burns, yeah, I didn't know what to expect, but I mean, he's arrived. This is the Corbin Burns of old. Yeah, now Sakura, I don't know. He just does things. That's all I know. He shows up, does a job, and goes home. And then De La Torre, though, he's not. He's something. He's something. Which we also have a very good defense behind them. We're second in defensive efficiency and zone rating. We got very good defenders, but yeah, the worst performer is Angel Felice, but he's just a backup. Other than that, no one has a -1 zone rating anywhere. Contreras has 0.3, Cruz has 0.1. It's negatives, that is, but that's it. Diamondbacks. Game 2, we lose. James Wood goes out for 1 week. Butter effect. Strained abdominal muscle. Terrific. We lose that one in the 10th, by the way. Bottom of the 10th. They walk it off. Exhilarating win, said Marsh. Is that the Brandon Marsh? It is. Did his pinch hit win in the game? Yep. Bottom of the 10th. He delivered. Hit a run scoring single to seal the deal. Of course. Nick Pivetta gets player of the game for them. The game pass back and play with waves. I don't know. I don't know. I don't see myself like playing it enough, to be honest. That's the thing. Uh, Harris, Harvey, Bedoy, Cranton. That's the only thing. So what's only day to day, by the way? He could be okay. That's where he's day to day for 2 days. He's not about to start, is he? No. Okay, that literally just happened in that start, so we're good. Game 3, we gotta bounce back. Don't get swept. Okay, we didn't get swept. Draft combine just ran. We gotta compare the screenshots. Oh, 100%. 100%. iRacing is very fun. Um, hang on, let me. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna pull the screenshots up over here. How much changed? Okay, who is this? Chris Butler. Um, Yo, Slam Ripperly. Appreciate that. Thank you. 6 hour of spa with waves of it. I see the future. Watch, then Hodge will be hell bent. He'll get on there with a controller, bro. Like, I spin you. I spin you. Okay, we'll start with Butler. It's the first screenshot I clicked on. So he was still a 40 of 80 in the screenshot. 45 So his contact went up by 5 points as far as current rating. His avoid Ks went up by 5 points. BABIP went up 5. Gap power the same. Power the same. I the same. Yeah, so he looks better after the combine. All right, Dan Beard. Good lord, this guy is so good. Okay, he was a 40 40 40. So 40 40. Okay, so his avoid Ks went up 5. Gap power 45 40 40. 45 40 40. So his gap power went up 5. His potential and overall stayed the same though. But the last class wasn't that good, I don't think, for us. I think it's still like will be good and then it'll be shit sometimes. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. Josh White's 40 out of 70. Okay, his potential went down 5 points. 40 out of 65, 40 out of 50. Okay, so his movement potential went up by 5. Home runs allowed went up by 5. Pitching BABIP stayed the same. Controlled 40 to 60. Okay. So how did everything go up? 60. Okay, his changeup went up by 5. How did everything go up, but his potential went down? That's interesting. His stamina dropped by 5. That might be it. And Craig Goldsmith. He was a 35 of 80. He still is. His stamina was 65. Still is. He was a 35, 40, 35. Same. 60, 30. 60, 30. All right. Well, that was pretty accurate on him. Yeah, I mean, not a ton changed between the combine and the players that we screenshot just to compare. But the draft's around the corner. It's like a month away. We got a solid chance here to sweep a struggling Giants team. You can see OSA does not rank them highly aside from Patrick Bailey. Who, yeah, if you're having to rely on his bat, GG's. How's Devers look? Okay, what about Arise? Okay. Well, yeah, they're cooked, I fear. Chocolate, he's the only one kind of doing decent right now, it would appear. Keyshaw, okay, he's all right. He's all right. Australia definitely didn't just jinx it, and we definitely lose game 1-0 to 4. Classic. Because of course we do. Iglesias. Jake Blue. Game 2. We win 5-0. Good bounce back. They shut us out. We shut them out. And then we lose game 3. Of course we do. And the reason I was worried about that is because now we got the Mariners coming up, which is very annoying. We only used 2 pitchers in this one, as did they. Weston Lombard gets player of the game. Shea got hurt. This one we won 5-0. We had 12 hits, so there's 6. Corbin Burns, player of the game. 2 Ks, 1 walk, 5 hits. You'd love to see it. Cruz with his 13th home run. Junior Cyprian gets player of the game in that one. Sakura, 4 Ks, 1 earned. And then Uribe gets the AL, giving up 2 earned runs. Classic, classic. Do we watch game 1 versus Seattle, by the way? I think we do. Holy crap, they're good. Except Brian Wu. Why did I forget all about that? Let's watch a game. Why not? Let's watch one. They have a top 5 offense, of course. They're like top 3 and everything except for run scored and average. Where are we ranking right now? 10th in run scored, 7th in average, 5th in on base, 6th in OPS, WAR is 3rd, WOBA 6th, home run 6th. But our pitching, though, 1st in runs against, 1st in starters ERA, 2nd in bullpen, 1st in FIP, 2nd in pitching WAR, 1st in defensive efficiency, 1st in zone rating. I mean, that's a recipe for a winning season. But sadly, the Miami Marlins exist, and they're 40 and freaking 29, and no one will go away. We're 3-7 in our last 10, and we've got to play the Mariners. Super unlucky. All right, let's watch this one. Who's starting? De La Torre. Great. We're about to watch him get crushed. Terrific. Terrific. And then they have George Kirby on the mound. Yep. All right. Well, see how this one's going to go. Also, wait a minute. I forgot to reply in the Discord to Mr. Prime. He says he wants to watch the 3D games without playing it. Yes, that is possible. You just gotta put it on uh do not pause between. Shoot, I'll reply to him in a second. Unless somebody else wants to reply to him. I'll have to put it on obviously where he's not making the decisions, and then he can do no delay in between at bats. Foggy, of course, in Washington. Top of the first, full count. Of course, we're pitching first, and I'm fear this is going to be a walk for De La Torre. Matt Shaw steps in, and it's not a walk. He's actually just going to get a leadoff single for the Mariners. Oh, count. Hit straight away left. It's going to get over. It's not over his head. Okay. Whew. The tag up either, of course. Full count, 1 out. Hit on the ground to first. Fitzgerald to first. Back to him at first. And we get the double play. That's a great play. Hold him to no runs, thankfully. Kirby on the mound, facing Cruz. 1-2 count. And he goes down looking. Jordan Irvin. 0-0. 13 home runs on the year. And this is a slow roller right back to the pitcher for out number 2. Jordan Sanchez, who struggled this far. And he's going to ground out to second here. Scoreless first inning for both teams. Jared Young, 3-0. And it's a 4-pitch walk, I fear. Kyle Manzardo, a lot of power. And he gets him swinging. J.P. Crawford. Runner goes. They let down a bunt. We're going to get 2 off the bunt? Nope, not quite. We do get the lead runner, though. I'll take that. That's huge. Great play by Contreras. Runner goes. No, he does not. That is a walk. I am an idiot. I didn't realize there was 3 walks. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. Count. Slaps this one to left. It's going to get past James Wood. It's going to score at least 1, possibly 2. Okay, runner held at third. It only scores 1. 2 outs. Jing Zhang. 2-1. And they're going to do more damage here. This is going to score 2 more runs. They're going to now be up 3-0 with a 2 RBI double. You'd have to time his 40-yard dash with a sundial. I didn't see if it was him or not. And he's going to fly out to left field, stop the bleeding there, but not before they get 3 in the top of the second. Eli Willits, 1-2. Gets him swinging. Kevin Fitzgerald slaps this one to the gap in left center field. Should have a double here with 1 out. Has a 296 average on the year so far. 10 home runs. William Contreras slaps this one to right field. It's going to be caught. I don't know that he'll be able to tag up. Maybe. I don't know. It was a slow delivery. Nope. Runner stays. Full count to Arias. He walks now. The 16th of the season. Luis Raniel. 2-1. This is going to get down. It might score Fitzgerald from second. The runner should make it to third. Wow, he stays. Terrific. Bases loaded. No one scored. Bases loaded for Ronnie Cruz. And wow, we strand them all. That is tough. Oliver De La Torre. 0-1 count now to Velati. Out number 1. That is so tough, man. Colt Emerson came up in real life. His first hit was a home run. Delivery with 2 outs now to Young. And he's going to ground out to Willits at second. Dylan Cruz now back to the top of the lineup here. He's hitting .235 on the year with 13 homers. Facing Kirby still. Gets him looking. Jordan Irvin. 0-2. Gets him looking as well. Jordan Sanchez, please. He swings away, straight away center. That's going to be an easy out. Wow, it bounced right in front of him. Okay. What the heck? That's kind of... Oh, his center field defense is 35. All right. Well, that'll do it. Why would they not put Doesn't JP decent at... No, I'm thinking of someone else. His outfield range is 50. Alex Call. Okay. Yeah, they're just doomed at center right now. Holy crap. Okay, Willits up to bat. 1-1 count. And he pops this up on the infield for out number 3. We are stranding some runners right now. Very tough. Full count. Top of the 4th. Manzardo. And he gets walked. J.P. Crawford swings away. Cruz should get to this one easily. Runner... Yeah, I don't know what the runner's doing. He's being goofy. You're not scaring anybody. Oh, one out. Grounded to Willits at second. Could be two. Nope. We just take the fielder's choice at first. Luke Stevenson, 2-1. He grounds out to Fitzgerald at first base. He'll just touch the bag for out number 3. Fitzgerald, big spot, 0-2. Please get us alive here. He's going to ground out. William Contreras, 2-1. This one's going to get down. It's not going to quite make it into the gap. So he'll have a... They got him at first base with a hit into right field. I skipped it because I thought it was an easy single. Oh my gosh. You can't make it up. 1-2. Gets him swinging. De La Torre is still in the game here, top of the 5th. Scared. This is where the top gets blown off. Hopefully not, though. Matt Shaw, they're at the top of their lineup. 1-0 count. He's going to ground out to Irvin at third. Okay. Full count now. Oof. Hit on a line to left. The crowd went insta-silent. That was weird timing. And it bounces off the wall. So Wood raced back to it. He's going to have a double with 2 outs now with Cole Emerson stepping in. Full count. Popped up high on the infield and foul. Well, in foul territory. Irvin gets it, though, for out number 3. We dodge a bullet there. Roniel, 1-1. And he pops up himself. Second base. Ronnie Cruz. Yeah, he's going to fly out to right field. Round number 2. Dylan Cruz goes down swinging. We cannot get the bat going today. Jared Young now. De La Torre still in the game. Top of the 6th. 1-2 count. He grounds out to Willits at second base. Hal Manzardo. Scary bat here. 0-0 count. Same thing. A little bit of deja vu there. Grounds out to Willits. J.P. Crawford. 3-1. And he's going to pop up to right field. Out number 3. Sanchez collects that one. Jordan Irvin. Please, man. We need you. 2-2 count. And he grounds out. Holy crap. We cannot hit today. Jordan Sanchez. We got like 2 Jordans in the lineup and 2 Cruzes. Deja vu. Willits, 0-2. We are getting destroyed today by Brash. So tough. Top of the 7th now. De La Torre still in the game. Our manager is dying for him to get shelled some more. I can tell. 2-2 count. He collects this one himself, though. Fields it cleanly for out number 1. Dylan Ross comes in. Okay. Finally. Dylan Ross gets him to ground out. Willits has been a busy man at second base today, I tell you. 2-2 now to Zhang. Finally got dark out. The fog gets a little bit easier to see through. Okay, offense, come alive here, please. These fans deserve better today. Fitzgerald is hitting .298 on the year with 10 home runs. 1-1 delivery. And he grounds out to third. George Kirby still killing us. I said Brash earlier. I don't know what I was talking about. Full count, 1 out. And Contreras goes down looking. Okay, finally. A base hit. Let's go. It's with 2 outs, though. So, you know what's about to happen. Luis Roniel, 1-1. Gabe Spear comes in. I don't know why the music just got really loud, but that's out number 3. I would love to know how many chances Willits had today alone. Gets him swinging for round number 2. Cole Emerson facing Dylan Ross now, 1-1. And he sends it back to Ross, slowly at the mound for out number 3. We just need run support, man. Ronnie Cruz goes down swinging on one. It looks like it was going to hit him in the face. Dylan Cruz, 2-2 count. He has been cold lately, and it continues here. He's literally got this freaking... Oh, he don't have the snowflake. Irvin has a snowflake. I thought it was Cruz that had it. Well, here's Irvin, though. We're getting destroyed by their pitching today. Ferrer comes in the top of the 9th. 2-2 count. We're going to have one more chance at it. Facing Manzardo, 0-2 on the day. Gets him to pop up to center. Should be an easy out number 2. J.P. Crawford, 2-2 count. And he sets him down. Offense's last chance here. Jordan Sanchez. They bring in Munoz, who is very good. He's an 80 overall closer for the Mariners. 1-2. And he pops out in foul territory to the catcher. Eli Willits, he's hitless in his 3 trips to the plate. It says this is actually going to get down, though. Commentator's curse there. Devin Fitzgerald, 1-1 count. And he pops up on the infield for out number 2. That means our last hope here is James Wood, please. He's pinch hitting while he has a day-to-day injury. Full count. And he flies out to center field for out number 3 as we lose 3-0 to the Mariners. Holy crap. We had 6 hits to their 4, and we could do nothing with it. Torrey gave up the 3 earned. The pin did okay. Player of the game was Kirby. 7 Ks, 1 walk. Dude, that's horrible. That's tough. That's what we get for watching, I guess. We got to watch an absolute banger. Ooh, you know what? We got to watch the next one, too, because I just realized DJ Hers is pictured in the next one versus Cooper. I just realized. Yep, it's Hers versus Cooper. Yeah, ever, actually, pleb. That's our first time ever. Never played him before, actually. It's actually crazy. I don't know what happened. Must be a bug in the schedule. We've never played him. Yeah, DJ on the year's been all right. He has a 4.09 ERA. Like, he hasn't been great. He's been all right. 96 fit minus, though. Come on. Let's go. Let's crush him. All first time losing to him. Yeah, well, we've never played him before. So, yeah, that was actually our first time. Cooper boards out number 1 with a strikeout. Jared Young. Number 2 to center. More fans in the stands is always nice to see. Not a normal thing in Washington. 3-1 delivery with 2 outs. Hit sharply down the first baseline as it levitates. It's going to be 2 here for Emerson. Gets it into second. He slides in safely with 2 outs. Julio Rodriguez now. 0-2 count. Cooper sits him down. James Wood. Rough day yesterday. 1 for 1. Or 1-1 count here. Slaps this one. He fights this one off of him. Looks like it would have went kind of off the handle, but he's going to have a leadoff single. Dylan Cruz now. Wood goes. It's going to be close. He's safe. Full count. Cruz goes down swinging. Nothing new at this point. Devin Fitzgerald, full count. Hit on a line to left. It gets past him. James Wood's going to score. Yeah, it is Prime. Is that you in the cord, by the way? That happened to ask under Mr. Prime? I guess it is because your name's Prime here. I was glad you typed here, dude, because I was wanting to reply, but where I was streaming, I couldn't reply quickly. It is possible. So, that's what I do. I watch in 1-pitch mode. And you can turn off pause between at bat if you want, and there won't be a pause every time where you have to hit continue. So you can just push 1 on the keyboard, or I can just click this. And what it does, are you wanting to watch every single pitch? I guess that's the first part to know. Do you want to watch every pitch? Or do you want to watch, like, this is what 1-pitch mode is. Whenever I hit continue, it's going to jump until there's an outcome in the at-bat. It's going to skip all the other stuff. The count is 0-0 right now. Now it jumps to 1-1 because something was about to happen. You want to watch every single pitch. Okay. So you should be able to go to your game options, and then you want to go on the right to... First, you can turn off pause play-by-play after each play if you want. Or, yeah, uncheck that. Yeah, and you want to make sure this up here isn't set to yourself. You want this to be, unless you do want to control, you know, the bullpen and stuff still. But I personally just like to let the staff that I hired do it since I just play as a GM. But yeah, you'll want this to be on your manager, or in this to be probably like your third base coach or something, whatever you want. But yeah, you'll put it in, you'll take off 1-pitch mode, and then let me find it. You might have to do it before the game. Let me see. And if you want it to pause between each at bat, keep this checked. If you don't, you can uncheck it. And then it'll automatically go to the next one over and over without you having to hit anything. I think you might have to change that before the game. I'll look right after this game's over for the exact thing. It's pretty straightforward, though. I'll find it. Unless I'm overlooking it here. Trying to make sure I don't see it here. Ooh, is this going to get down? It is. That's an RBI. Yeah, no problem. I got you. This one will fly by. Where I just use the one pitch mode here. This is going to be 2. Yep, that's okay though. We scored 2 in the bottom of the first. Or, yeah, bottom of the first. Full count. Cooper to Cal Raleigh. And this is hit high in the air to right, but not far enough. It's out number 1. Kyle Manzardo, 2-2 count. JP Crawford, 1-2. He's going to hit a line drive sharply to short. Cruz gets that one. Trask goes down swinging. Jordan Sanchez, please come alive here. Okay, we'll take it. Should just probably be a single, but we'll take it. No. Oh, it took a weird hop. It's not going to be 2. It's not going to be anything. That was an awkward bounce there. Runners on first and second with 1 out for Ronnie Cruz. Full count. Swings away. It's a line drive. Runners are heads up and they get back. James Wood. 0-0 count. Down the first baseline for an easy out, number 3. Jesse Cooper. Willits fields it. Throws it to Fitzgerald. Gets him. Alex Bregman. 1-1 count. As Fitz races to this one in foul territory and gets it. Cole Young now. Dude, Willits is like never not making a play, I feel like. Dylan Cruz, surely not another strikeout. Not a strikeout, but a ground out. He'll be out number 1 here in the bottom of the 3rd with Fitzgerald stepping up. Hit high. I thought it was going far to the left. Not quite. He's going to fly out to 3rd. Yo, cheap like Fox. Thank you. Appreciate that follow. Hope you're having a good night. Irvin walks. Eli Willits. Come on, man. Don't get through. It's out number 3. 0-2. Gets him swinging. Cooper's had a really good day so far. Cole Emerson. 0-0 delivery with 1 out. Yo, Johnny. Appreciate it, man. Thank you guys for the follows tonight. It means a lot. Also, we had some follows off stream, by the way. So for whatever reason, Memo and Satchwell are here. Thank you guys so much. We get a lot of follows off stream that I don't get to thank in person, and I feel bad because they probably just come over from YouTube, where I've been like pushing the Twitch stream a little bit more on the YouTube. Appreciate you guys though. William Contreras, 2-2. He goes down looking as well. Gordon Sanchez. He's going to ground out again. Holy crap, dude. He's off to such a slow start this year. He has a 180 average so far. Ooh, Arias. Is it going to get down? It is. I thought it was going past him for a second. 2 out damage? Surely? Surely not. Ronnie Cruz strikes out swinging. Cal Raleigh now, top of the 5th. 0-1 count for Jesse Cooper. Oh, man. We had the outfield shift on there. He hits it where they ain't. Wood gets to it pretty fast, though. That might just be a single. It is. He only has 25 speed. Cal Manzardo, though. This is scary. Oh, can we get 2? Cal's very slow. Why didn't we throw it to second base? That is so tough. That's annoying. All right, Cooper to Crawford. Full count. Oh, no. Cal's very slow. Throw it. Please, James. Can we see the play at the plate, please? I can't. Okay, the runners stay. Runners on first and 3rd with 1 out. Double play. I beg. The runner goes. Contreras throws it anyway. 1-2. Oh, wait. All runners stay. That is the best case scenario right there. 2 outs. Alex Bregman up. Not a great hitter nowadays anymore by his attributes. Cooper delivers. 2-2 count. And, okay. He blocked the pitch. I thought he got hit by pitch. And, okay, well, that time he gets hit by pitch. Why would that look like it was intentional? Looks like the first time was just a failed attempt. Now we bring up Cole Young with bases loaded. 0-0 count. Oh, my gosh. I thought it was gone. Sheesh, I thought that was it. Bottom of the 5th, James Wood, full count. Please walk. Yes. Dylan Cruz. Could it be? Psych, he flies out to right. It cannot be. Devin Fitzgerald. Wood goes. He is safe. 3-1 now. He kind of hits it off the handle. He pops up on the infield for out number 2. Jordan Irvin. Hit quickly to the shortstop, but that's out number 3. Top of the 6th now. Oh my, dude! I swear, some of these that fly to right field looks like it gets launched off the bat. It never doesn't trick me. Cooper keeps them popping up today. He has 5 Ks through 5 innings so far. Julio Rodriguez, big at bat here, 1-1. And a slow hopper to third. Irvin fields it, can't get it there in time. I'm in game now. Can you quick show how I find? Yeah, I got you. I can't do it while I'm in game. I think I have to look like right before the game. I'll show you. I'm pretty sure I can't do it in game. I've looked for a second. It's the bottom of the 6th. This one's almost over. This one's hit on a rope to right for Willits, and it is a solo shot. That'll put us up 3-0 now. Okay, yeah, I got you. I'll hurry. It's out number 1. Sanchez, 1-2. Continues to be cold. Little blooper for Arias. He gets on with 2 outs. Ronnie Cruz, 0-0. He's going to fly out. Manzardo, strike him out, please. Yes. Cooper has 7 Ks on the day. JP Crawford, 1-2. Please fly out. Cooper's the GOAT, man. Alex Call, 1-1. Oof. Hit on a rope again to right. What a great play by Sanchez. James Wood, 1-2 count. Towered to right, but that's out number 1. Cruz grounds out to third. Hits, full count. He actually walks. That's his 20th walk of the season. Jordan Irvin. Fitzgerald goes. It's actually safe. Kind of surprised. He does have the 70 still. I forget about that. Irvin, full count. Hit on a rope to left. That might be a 2-run homer. Not quite. Bounces off the top of the wall. It is going to score the runner from second. So that still paid off for Fitzgerald. Willits, 2-2. He goes down swinging. All right, we'll do runners in scoring position now. Get this over with for Prime. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Oh, no. Well, that's damage. They're going to get 1 run back here. Funny enough. Was Cooper out of the game? Wait, they got him at home. He didn't score. Oh, man, it was a play at the plate. Yeah, they pulled Cooper. Uribe's in. Full count, 2 outs. And he gets him looking. Top of the 9th. 1-2. Sits him down. Uribe facing Manzardo. This is scary. He gets him to pop out to short. Cruz gets under that. JP Crawford, full count. Last chance for the Mariners. And we are going to take game 2 as Uribe records a 3rd out. All right. Let me go do this real fast. Okay, so I think if I go here to play game. I think all you might have to do literally is just set it to your staff. And then after that, put it on. Let's see. Yeah, so you want to make sure your staff are in control of like the game itself. Unless you do want to control that stuff, but then you'll just be making the decisions. From there, where is the thing for 1-pitch mode? Why isn't it right here? I could have swore it was like right here. Let me go game settings. No, it's here. Why? I can never remember where this is at off the top of my head. It's one of those things I like I set it and I forget it. Middle of the screen. Was it on global? On the right side? Or was it on the, you talking about here? Or back in the game settings, Big Chief? Back in the settings? It's not there. Said one pitch mode? No. Is it over here? Yeah, no problem, Prime. I got you. It's one of those things I like always set it up and then I never think about it again and I can never. It's not there. It's not here. Global. Yeah, it's not on this screen, right? Am I tripping? I don't see it. Am I blind? I'm probably blind. Maybe that's something else, but it says no one pitch mode. On global? Oh, store replays. Okay, yeah, sorry. That's store replays. My bad. I'm an idiot. Yeah, it says store replays in pitch by pitch mode. My bad. That's for the replays. Like that if you can watch it back or whatever. This thing always gets me. I swear I thought it was on this screen. DH. No, that was a good eye though, because I can't lie, I was missing that altogether. Camera options, sound options, play by play. Have to set up yes pitch by pitch, right? Uh yeah, where are you seeing that at though? Because I'm curious at this point. Let me start the game. I want to see something. Pause between at bat. At bat. Play by play speed out of town. Why is it so hard to find this? It should not be this hard to find. Yeah, so this is just gonna make it. It's still on. This did nothing. I'm not gonna watch this whole game. I was trying to. I hit escape, but it still did it. Where I turned off. Okay, why is it taking forever to go? Okay, so now it's pausing again, but this is actually crazy. The fact that I can't change it like on the fly. That's pretty poor. Dude, there's nothing here about I found it before clearly, but like I cannot remember where. I'm gonna turn off show starting pan, by the way. Okay, now this is just frustrating. I want to click play the entire game now. And we lose 1-0, of course, in the top of the third. Classic. Brian Wu, 8Ks, of course. Base running controls your bench coach. Yeah, you can do like bench coach. I think there's a few options. You can do. I would do like your third base coach. I would do your third base coach. If anybody knows where this is at right now, I've found it for sure for a fact. Yeah, no problem. This is actually absurd though. It's gotta be here. This is this is actually crazy. I don't know. I swear I thought it was on this one, on this screen. That hides the options. Did you find the option, Prime, on your own, by the way? Where you said, because you said I have to set up yes pitch by pitch, right? Because where did you find that at? Because I'm just curious at this point. It should literally be right here. Like, this is where they should put it. Now this is personal. In game settings? If it's this simple, why would they word it as store replays? I'm curious. Let me see. Surely that's not it. Because that's like, I think that's how it's saving your replays in your settings, I believe. But if that's it, like it's worded differently. Yeah, like I'm not sure. It could be, or it might not be. To be determined. Yeah, what's up, Sparty Terp? Thank you for the follow. Fireworks, neutral. I'm determined. I am determined. Stream doesn't end until I find this. Shadows, player size, wall size, player photos. The fact that it's like not right here is very, very weird. Okay, if I do this, does this open up anything else? If I take control. No. I turn off pause. No other options change. I'm guessing no one else knows where this is at either, right? In chat? Because dude, I have literally found it before. I'm gonna scream. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Yeah, no. If anything, you would think it could possibly be under here, like 3D. It should also be here. You can 100% watch the entire game, though. We're trying to. He wants to watch the game in, yeah, every single pitch by pitch. He wants to watch every single pitch of the game without making the decisions. See, that's what I thought. Yeah, like I've done it. We'll do it again. I don't mind doing it again. I swear it used to be over here. The fact it's not, unless I'm overlooking it, which is definitely possible. Like you'd think it'd be right here. What if it's just full detail? But that's just like the play by play, like the words, right? unless that's it. If that's what it is, I'm gonna be mind blown. I'm gonna do full detail. Okay, I scrolled up. Oh, this is just camera. This is 3D. This is. It should be like front and center up here. I'm also down to just go into a game again to look real fast. I'm sorry, guys. I know this is boring. Yeah, like, let me see. Because I put that on full detail down there. If that was the trick, I have nothing up here. Pause between it bat, and then quick it bat, continue. Unless this now. Yeah, continue still does quick it bat. I can't figure out where to turn off quick it bat. That's the thing, because it's in one pitch mode. Yeah, I thought so too. Like if I turn off pause, then there's nothing and it auto plays in one pitch mode as soon as I turn off pause. Which I don't like. See, I don't even get time. Like now I gotta hit escape. Dude, and it still goes on its own. I'm like spamming escape. Yeah, I agree. I feel like I'm going insane. Okay. And the fact it's not in the options up here. Box score, game log, out of town, play-by-play speed, view, widgets, 3D, yada, yada, yada. Replay play-by-play. That's not it. That's like a replay of what just happened, right? Yeah, this is a replay of what just happened. Move face cam for a sec. Here, I'll hide it. Yeah, oh yeah, because I'm up there at the options. Hang on, let me hide that. This is all that's up here. Is here, and I went through all of this. Lower right side in-game options menu. See, that sounds familiar, but dude, for one, I know for a fact it used to be up here. It's not here. And then here, I could have swore we had an option. I agree. Thanks for looking that up, by the way, Big Chief, but pitch camera, dude. I don't get it. I'm actually frustrated with how hard this is to find. Here, I'll add face cam back. But it's... You found it? Yeah, Mr. Prime, thanks, dude. Go in the game. You're back? Okay. Top right. Click on it, bat. Are you serious? It's that easy. Okay, that's not straightforward at all. Yep, I got it. That is not straightforward at all. Okay, well, it's here, Mr. Prime. Thank you, Big Chief. Why would they do that? To me, that looks like it's going to sim the at bat. I'm being honest. Like, whenever I click it, I feel like it's going to do, like, quick at bat whenever it's on one pitch. Well, there you go. Appreciate you, Chief. All right, we'll send to the end of that one. That's crazy. We won that 8-2 though. Jeez, that took an unreal amount of time. Oh my gosh, excuse me. 10, 14. Yeah, I agree, and I think it literally used to say one pitch mode. Like it said it instead of AB and PI. Anyways, that 0-1 loss that we had to the Mariners at home. Woo was Dylan. So Spare, Brash, Munoz. It was a it was a bad one for us. Only had 6 hits. And we went 8-2 versus the Royals though, so that's huge. Burns had a good day. He got player of the game again. He's had multiple at this point. So he's trying to publish an OTP book, but it got rejected because I didn't have the. Clever, clever. Fitzgerald had a triple in that one. Oof. We ended up losing the series to the Royals though, 1-2. Clever guy. And I mean, both of those as well, by the way. 1-run games, of course. How many have been 1-run games now? 15%, 25 plus 2, 27 games. 27 1-run games. Offense is a little slump this month. Little slump. Not getting the output from the regulars that you would expect as much, like Dylan Cruz and Jordan Sanchez, are just having an absolute growler of a year. Don't know if he's going to get out of this one. I got to be honest. Series coming up versus Tampa Bay. The 35 and 38. Shane McClanahan is still gross. Caminero is really good. Jefferson Cuero. Nick Morabito. Ethan Bass is back. He's been out for a while, though. Since May 13th. He's been out over a month. We'll give him a rehab assignment. Rehab assign. Just a little short one. Take game 1. Take game 2, 6-4. Trade proposal. The Rangers want Sakura. Can we please grow up a little bit? We don't want Alvarado in return. We need you to be a little serious. All right, what I am going to do though, whoops, is I think that the reason that's happening, I'm going to remove this reliever. We will add a starting pitcher one though. Team need. Minimum quality is at least good. Current ability. All right. Can we sweep the Rays? We cannot. We got the Phillies now. Junior Castillo gets 5 hits. New report on Ethan Bass just because. Yeah, we've been missing his production as well. All right, he's had 2 rehab assignment games. He went 0 for 1 in that one. And then in that one, he went 2 for 4. We'll give him another one. We'll bring him back. Game 1 versus the Phillies, we win 7-2. David Hesse wins the Eastern League Player of the Week. Our Florida Complex League team has clinched another playoff berth. Nothing new, nothing new, just another day. Did he play in that one? He did. All right, yeah, Ethan's ready to come back. So what we're going to do now is we will send Angel back down. Actually, I don't know. Seaver's struggling really bad. He's more flexible defensively than Angel is. We'll send Angel back down, bring Ethan back over, and then we go boom, boom. And then now we got to go Ronnie pretty much everywhere. That's good. Copy. Wait, we forgot one thing. Ronnie here. Now we go copy. There we go paste. That's good timing because I think Ronnie was technically cold, right? Yeah, he was in a little bit of a slump. Welcome back, Bass. We needed you, man. We needed you. Dang, we lose that one 0-6. 3-0. Come on, take the series. Nope, we split it. That is tough. Personal message from our owner here. I know I said you didn't have to hit the postseason this year, but if you push team a bit harder, yada yada yada. I mean, brother, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. Upgraded position. Okay, so it's hype for us to upgrade catcher, acquire a player. I see you did listen when I asked you to bring a top player. Dylan Ross achieved that. I mean, he's good, but I mean, I don't know. There's noticeably better atmosphere in Nats Park than there was previously. He's happy. Improve your draft record. I mean, dude, our draft record is good. Give it time, Mark. Give it time. Gonzalez goes 5 for 5. Wow. Okay. Yeah, he's progressing well. I'm in the 7th round of the 2028 draft. Ryan Johnson's been popping up a bunch. Sparring personnel contract. Siberia. The first base coach is expiring. Let's see if he's actually worth bringing back. Bill Siberia. Yeah, he is. He's pretty good. Siberia will be getting extended. Easy going, easy going. That's perfect. Looks quite nice. Welcome back, Siberia. Abner Uribe. Um, yeah, Uribe don't like not being the closer, but he has a 87 ERA plus, so he can do with that info what he wants. We did lose that one in extras versus the Phillies 5-3. They scored two in the top of the 11th, which absolutely torched us. Cade Cavalli gets player of the game, man. 6 Ks, 2 earned. Of course he does. Our former ace. Herrera had a great day. 7 Ks, 1 earned. But Uribe with the blown save, and then he had the nerve to DM us saying, yo, I need a new contract. Sorry about that, buddy. I'm not a new contract. Freaking, he wants to be the closer. So never mind. He had the nerve to do that right after blowing the game. Corbin Burns got beat on real bad in a third of an inning, 5 hits, 7 earned. Holy crap. Dylan Cruz gets player of the game. What did he do? 2 for 4, 2 runs, 4 RBI. Did he have a grand slam? He had 2 home runs. I don't know how he gets player in a game we lose 11-8. But game 2 versus the Orioles, we win 9-0. Jordan Irvin here this time. He was 2 for 4. I love this guy. So tempted for like a long-term extension, dude. I don't know. Like, I don't know if he'll. I mean, 33-2 is probably definitely cheaper than like what he'll end up wanting at that point, if we're being honest. Like, what about Ethan Bass? Just out of curiosity, because he's what, 23? I feel like 8 years, apply long term demand, 41-2. Sheesh. How'd the 9-0 go? We looked at that one, yeah? Yeah, Irvin got player of the game. Sakura, 5 Ks. 10-5 against the Orioles. That's huge. We had 3 in the top of the ninth. 19 hits to their 8. How many did we leave on base? 24? Rios gets player of the game. 5 earned for De La Torre, but our offense showed up, thankfully. 4 for 6 day out of Cruz. Lovely, lovely day. Series versus the Red Sox now. 3-game series. Game 1, 18-2. You love to see it. You love to see it. 17 hits to their 10. They only had 2 runs on 10 hits. We had 18 runs on 17 hits. A 6-run 7th. I said the thing, didn't I? Tragic. Dylan Cruz, player of the game. Cooper, 4 Ks, 2 earned. What did he do this time? 3 for 4, 4 runs. He's woke up, man. He's back. He's so back. Surely. Top of the 7th, he had a 2-run double. James Wood hit a 2-run single in the top of the 7th. James Wood wins player of the week. Guess they're both waking up at the same time. He went 4 for 6 in that game. That totally flew under the radar for me. Ryan Gonzalez, he keeps showing up. He keeps showing up in these reports. In these emails about player of the weeks. Game 2 versus Boston. Always saves at the end of the month. Cooper, date of first achievement. He won Pitcher of the Month. Jesse Cooper. Shout out Cooper, man. Let's go look at his splits real quick for the months. Yeah. March, he only had one start. Six starts in April. 138 ERA plus. Was Cooper Rule 5? No. He was a seventh round pick in the 2027 draft. Love him. So overall just went up to 60 now. Still on pre-arb, by the way. Gosh, I'm so glad he panned out because losing hers and Cavalli, I was scared. Dude, June was somehow better than May. A 277 ERA plus. 1.9 more in June. An 80% quality start, or 80%, yeah, 80% quality start percentage in the month of May. A BABIP of 256 in May. Holy. That's my guy. Defoe. Sandy Merlos. All right, game three. Wait, no, game two versus Boston, we lost 2-5, sadly. Jordan Lawler wins player of the game for them. They have Carroll now. I forgot about that. I keep forgetting he's not with the Diamondbacks now. Lawler went 2 for 3, 2 runs, 1 RBI, and a walk. Game three, can we win the series? Every time I say that, we lose the series. And we also just lost Soto for 1 week. Tragic. All right, we're now 48 and 40, so we're slipping. And it sucks because the rest of our division isn't exactly slipping. Where the Mets are 7 and 3 in the last 10, and then the Marlins are 49 and 38. Yeah, no, dude. Like, why? And I mean, the Phillies are still right there at 45 wins. Why does the division got to be so competitive whenever we get competitive? The Marlins being good at the same exact time that we do is unlucky, very unlucky. Bill's Chelsea, man. Is that in my 7 TV options in the emotes? I can't remember adding that, although that emote goes so hard. Built Chelsea, man, whenever Arsenal won the league. That's for sure. Yeah, I totally forgot I added that. I like it. Pleb, please don't say that ever. That's as bad as. He's joking. I don't like Arsenal. Okay, valid. Pittsburgh aren't terrible. They're 40 and 48. They're like a very respectable team. They're like like silently ready to just ruin things for you. They're having a rough go of it too over there though with the Cubs and the Reds both being pretty competitive. We do have the draft coming up. I think we're going to do the draft this stream if that's cool with you guys. We win the first one 9-1. Eli Willits finally gets a player of the game. 9 strikeouts for Sakura. His 50 stuff, I swear it carries more weight than like other dudes' 50 stuff. Because he gets a solid amount of strikeouts regularly. I don't get it. Like he has a 10 Ks per 9. 24-hour stream. Can't end stream until we win the World Series. Aware. Simon got credit with the dub though. Game two, we lose 4-5. Us and 1 run losses go hand in hand, I swear. Gunnar Hogland gets player of the game for them. The 31-year-old starter got on waivers from the Athletics. Has a day. Classic. Game three, we won at 7-0. We shut him out. PM from Drew Millis. I am part of the starting lineup, and I expect to be treated as such. Nah, I'm sorry, Drew. I think this is probably the end of the road for you. You expire after this year. You've been a solid servant every year aside from this one. You finally you slowed down, man. Okay, I'm a liar. It's literally only been the past 3 years. We'll ignore the 27 and 26 season for your benefit, but 3 solid years out of you, man. 3 solid years. And Contreras is on this rental, and that means Daniel Hernandez, it is your time to shine next season. It's going to be your time to shine. Astro series, and then 2 Yankees games, and then it should be the draft on the 11th. All right, Astros are 42 and 50, last in their division. A very tough one. 5-3, 3-1. Oh my gosh, we're so back. And I'm a liar. We lose 0-5. Why do I speak? Jordan Irvin wins Player of the Week. On the week, he batted 10 for 24, 4 home runs, 7 RBIs, 2.8 WAR, on pace for 4.8, and 33 homers. What happened in the shutout? Oh, we had 5 hits apiece, but they got 5 runs from their 5 hits. Classic, classic. Hunter Madison gets Player of the Game for them. 6 Ks, 3 walks, no earned. Slotowski. Score struggled. Not really struggled. I mean, it was just average day. Then Duvall struggled, though, out of the pin. That was unlucky. Cruz walks twice, but no hits. Little off day. We got the Yankees game, and then it's draft time. Rutledge injured. It's not that crazy. All right, and then we'll also have promotions coming up. I think this is our first time playing the Yankees this year. I feel like it is. We took that one though, 7-3. How are they doing right now? 55 and 41, leading the division now. The Red Sox slowed down a lot. Half a game ahead of the Orioles though. They're first and fifth. Their starter ERA is fourth, bullpen ERA is second, first in pitching WAR. So they always have a good rotation, man. Ishida, he came from international free agency from Japan. Solid little contract. The length was a little weird. Tanner Dunn, Spencer Strider, Jared Jones, Stephen Kohler. Oh yeah, I forgot he went there. Dang man, yeah, he's having a good year too. I really wish we could have landed him. It is what it is. All right, draft day. Draft is here. Drop a quick save real quick. Get this draft underway. In the standings, we're in third. We're still 2 games back. The Marlins will not slip right now. So annoying. That could genuinely get scary at the end of the year. Like, I'm not even joking. That could get bad. All right, first year player draft. Let's kick this off. Rockies got the first pick. Rangers have a comp pick. We are picking all the way at 31, which is tragic. And then we have a couple supplemental picks. We have 2 first round supplemental picks. Pick 3 and 4 there. So it's gonna be a long time till we pick. But the Rockies, they take Chris Butler, the first of the very dominant shortstops to go. Is Butler out of Florida. Great pick for him. Next, for the Rangers, they take Keith Dahlman. All right. Fire everybody over there. Big Butters. Fire everybody over there. What are they doing? The Diamondbacks, he fell into your lap. If you don't take the Grim Reaper, okay. They're not stupid. That's unlucky for the Rangers fans. I hate to say it. Dan Beard, though, he ends up going to the Diamondbacks. Kevin DeFrank progress into a Marlins ace in your file. Oh, let me see, Christopher. Kevin DeFrank. He's at Double A right now. He did not. He's 22 years old. Projects to be a spot starter. What does scouting change? Yeah, I guess when we started the save, of course, yeah, he was like a 30 out of 70. Did he work out in yours? Went to a 30 of 60, 30 of 55. Yeah, just slowly dwindled down. He's been at a Double A though, but he hasn't been doing too hot in the minors, sadly. Didn't work out in this timeline. All right, Orioles take Kevin Hunter. Solid pick. The Diamondbacks again, Willie Diaz. Okay, yeah, the Diamondbacks are going to be good in like 2 years. They get Dan Beard and Willie Diaz. Astros, they get Craig Goldsmith. He finally goes off the board. The 18-year-old high school pitcher who's extremely good. Cubs get Mike Tank. Sean Brahmer. All right, let's send him to our pick after the Marlins pick. Them picking 9 is criminal while leading the division right now, by the way. The Rangers, did they screw up this time? What are they doing? That's like this identical profile. Financial ambition, leader loyalty, too. Ain't that kind of crazy? Financial ambition, leader loyalty. Okay. Giants. Cards. There goes Josh. He finally goes off the board. I liked him a lot. All right. Our turn. There's gonna be nobody left, but that's okay. Away we go. Okay, first two guys are obviously relievers. His nickname is Daddy. Are we serious? Whoever drafts this guy, they're freaked out. Imagine you're practicing and you're calling this man Daddy. Chris Hussey, Severin Lund, reliever. Tom Mounts, a reliever. Mike Turner, the first starter. Ryan Costa, Seth Faulkner, Elvin McGuire, David Mojica, Steve Rossett, all relievers. Except for this first baseman, Aaron Bertolini, Francesca, Trevor Starkey, Daniel Steedman. This guy, yeah, I don't know. He could be an interesting pick. I'm not doing it, but Jimmy Broski, Brumfield, Listo Coachrum. There's a few profiles like that. Cottrell. Yeah, this is bad. Wow. It's very top heavy and just fell off a cliff, dude. 4 first basemen when you sort by batters. Yikes. All right, well, Chris is like the first starter. He only has 40 potential control, though. That's super annoying. I don't like that at all. Mike Turner just has horrible home runs allowed of 40. Then it's all closers and relievers until Daniel. Dude, this is a horrible year to have 3 first round picks. Oh, it's so unlucky. At this point, I don't know. Genuinely, Chris is probably the best one, but his control potential is so bad. His changeup's a 20 at 17 years old. Triple A in my file, but I'm in year 2028. Oh, okay. Yeah, is he like panning out a lot more in yours? Like, is he kind of, I guess, maintaining? No complaining. You wish your draft classes looked like this when it was your pick? This is pretty rough. It's all relievers. Like these dudes look better than most of these guys. Your pick was 29, yes. I mean, there's no one here though. That's the thing. That's not a reliever anyway. Like Stedman, however you want to say it. Like he's pretty developed, I guess, but like he's 23 and he's not gonna strike anyone out. He's a ground baller. His max velo is 88 to 90. Javi Asensio. And at that point, it's just like gone. Doug Brumfield, Callisto Cottrum, Jordan Cottrell is the same thing, same way as the other guy we just looked at. He has a knuckle curve that's already a 20 out of 20, which is horrible. Dude, what is it with these types of pitchers? There's a ton in this draft. The high movement, high home runs allowed. No stuff. Mr. Murder. I've been thinking of Mr. Murder because his control is only 25 and he's throwing 98 to 100. He's going to kill somebody. That's why his name's Mr. Murder. Ain't no way I'd get in the box. Look, this guy's nickname is Papillo. Shout out Pep. Miguel Martinez. Okay, here's a sleeper pick right here. Holy sleeper. This is why we OOTP. This guy's a little sleeper. His BABIP being 45 potential does suck. He's a sleeper. Okay. Okay. Tom is whatever, I guess. His avoid K's is 20 as a 20. This is why we OOTP. Jason Reiger. Dude, Ryan Riggs. Hold up. I'd be faded for this. Look at that defense, the base running, the gap power and power. 50 BABIP. He's gonna like lead the league in strikeouts every single year. Every time I read your message back, it cracks me up. I'm Skillo. John Stewart isn't terrible. Dan Taylor. Why are these guys down here just like sleeper picks? Chilling at 50 potential. Marty Wolf. Nate Boggs, another great defender. Yeah, okay, we're well into 45 potential at this point. I don't know, dudes. This is something. Trevor Stacy or Starkey. I don't know. Why couldn't he just have a little bit more stuff? Because he's kind of tempting. He looks kind of solid. Like, what was his case for 6.1? Strikeout percentage, 16.2. Also, obviously, just like fake stats down there, pretty much. Obvious Cincio, Barrett Beckham. A lot of dudes already looked at. Broski, I mean, he can play, like, obviously, he has only first base defense, but he can play literally everywhere, pretty much. He probably won't be a consistent center fielder, but everywhere else he can play, probably not short. But yeah, third base, first base, corner, outfield kind of guy. Kind of lean toward him. Like, he feels the safest of the bunch, the solid upside. Well, I won't say the safest of the bunch, but he's like the same as that other dude. I just refuse to take a reliever with my first round pick. We already shortlisted this guy, right? Yeah. All right, let's go make a pick. Holy crap. Keep forgetting about Tom. I think that's good. We already shortlisted Ryan Riggs as well. Okay, yeah. All right, that's enough. Let's go to draft targets. Let's go to. They're all 50 potential. Okay, Broski. How would you even say this game's name? Morgan? Mahan? Morgan Mugen? He's a switch hitter. Ryan Riggs, Corey West. It's definitely West. Thought it had an I in it whenever I clicked it right here. That's on me. Corey compared to like I don't know. Corey's just more well-rounded. I think that's blinding me a little bit. His 60 outfield range, 55 infield range. Ryan is such a good defender. But then if I compare Ryan and Tom, which Tom can't play defense, but I want to compare them because their batting profiles are kind of similar. So Ryan has better gap power and the five more avoid Ks for what that's worth. Better BABIP potential for Tom, better power and eye potential. But Tom's not giving you any defensive value at all. Both of them are lefties. Um, hmm. Then you got Corey. I want to compare Corey and Adam. Eh, I mean, his BABIP is better, which carries a bit, but his gap power, eye, void Ks. His avoid Ks makes his contact better overall, potential wise. I don't know. Corey West is a lot more developed. He is 22 compared to Adam being 21. It's only a year, but they're both switch hitters as well. How weird is that? The two guys we compared the first time were both lefties, and then both times, both of these guys are both switch hitters. Corey's slightly better on the base paths. Defensively in their own right. I mean, Adam's a little bit safer defensively. More options, but he does have 60 outfield range. I don't know, I kinda lean toward Corey right now, I think. Let's compare him to Jimmy. 5 more power potential, which isn't a big enough difference. He is more developed at the gap power and power, though, and he also has more potential there. Jimmy will be more on base kinda guy. Corey's also a better defender or a better base runner. Defensively, I think it slightly goes to Jimmy. Yeah. Oof. Okay, so now it's like I don't know, I'm sure 1 or 2 of these dudes will still be here when it's my pick again. Well, between Adam and Corey. Did I already do them? I did, yes. I think I wanna take Corey West. I don't know, dude. This is weird. I think ah, I think Riggs or Tom will end up still being there too, because we got 2 more picks in the supplemental round. Even Broski. I think I'm gonna take Corey West first. That's what my gut's saying. That's what we're gonna do. Corey West we go. Um, Corey. There's Tom, Corey West. Let me make sure. Yeah, he's easy. He only wants slot as well. Meet his demand. Auto draft into our next pick. Yeah, there's still some dudes here. Who went after our pick? Jason Bray, Flowers, Beckham, Turner, Frank. Yeah, none of them went actually. All right. Sortable list. Yeah, so now that I mean that makes things interesting. So have to sign a guy named Jimmy Broski. Yeah, the Broski last name is tempting. I can't lie. It has a little bit of like meme potential to it. You don't have a nickname either, because he probably just goes by like, "Yo, Broski, what are you doing?" Yeah, so I mean, we got to do it. Christopher wants Broski. Surely we've got to do it if he's there. He has solid potential as well. I mean, I did like him because like he could still respectively become a solid his power can still reach a respectable amount, and he's a good defender. So being an on base profile, he's literally Nolan Shanuel. If Shanuel's power didn't work out like it did for us in our Angel save, cute pleb saying you compare everybody to Shanuel. But yeah, I think we go Broski, and we got another pick here. So one of Tom, Riggs, or Adam are all going to be here. Nolan Broski, it is. We'll meet his demand as well. It's not that bad. Nolan Shanuel comp. Oh, it's our pick again right after. Actually, literally immediately after. Who's our scout say? Frankfurt. We ain't taking Frankfurt, bud. Y'all think I got an accent? I should start exaggerating it on purpose. All right. Shout out Christopher Ryan. That's Broski's yours. So whatever happens, that's on you, man. If he flames out, oh, I'm just kidding. um, yeah. So I think we've got to take one of these big power bats, right? I don't know. There's also Adam. What do you mean you think we know? You guys think I have one? We hear it every stream. Okay, dude. You guys are crazy. Um, this is actually tough. Okay, so I like Tom. I like Tom's like get power, and eye better than Ryan's. It's mainly just because of the eye, right? But his gap power is already 55. He's also 23 years old. But his defense just gets me absolutely going, you know? Compared to Tom, Tom has none. Tom has no defense. Adam has 50 outfield range, 55 infield range. So he can play the corners and he can play across the infield except for short. Well, he might can play short. I don't know. The 55 infield range actually ain't gonna get it done. It's just not. He's a switch hitter. Uh Tom's eliminated just because of his defense is just not there. He does have better eye though. But I think I like Ryan better because the defense, the base running, Ryan's 23. Tom's 21. Adam's 21. Adam is more well-rounded-ish, but he has 45 BABIP potential. Somebody make this pick so I don't have to make it. Between these three. Adaptability, work ethic, baseball IQ, godlike personality, low financial ambition. Riggs does what's asked of him. Ooh. He's a lefty. How about our splits right now? Pretty even. Pretty even. Tom, yeah, Tom is only 21. It's very true. Like, I don't know. He could maybe have a successful outfield defensive dead lab to give him more value. But right now, he's literally just going to be a DH or first baseman. Um, his bat is better. I mean, like 60 BABIP, and it's at 40, 40, 40. Like, shoot. I mean, screw it. Do we just take the risk and see what happens with Tom? 33% strikeout rate. 20 or 36 in college. How many homers was he hitting though? 25, 26. It's crazy. We're doing Tom. We'll meet demand. All right. All of our dudes are probably gone. Bertolini. This is where it gets interesting because now these relievers are totally valid at this point because, dude, it's just dead. The draft is dead. So, like, Severin Lund is very much valuable here in the second, I fear. Even Seth Faulkner. This is why we OOTP. Yeah, I liked Riggs as well. I think rolling with Joe is fine. Stands up and starts beating your chest. This is why we OOTP right here. Gets hype. Psych until we get walked off. I actually like Riger though. I think there's some value here in him being a starter. Pretty rough class. It was very top heavy, yeah. Very top heavy, and I mean naturally we had the last pick. So who did OSA have us taken, by the way? Trent Earhart. He went pick 22. Yeah, I mean we had pick 31, and then we had these picks here in the supplemental. So I think here, yeah, we just got to go reliever. I hate taking a reliever in the second round, but I mean, whenever these dudes are here compared to what's available, um, like what about just starters? What's up, T? Long time to see. What's up, Gingerbread Man? Good to see you, man. Close is that's one way to describe it. I kind of like Riger here. The righty, he's 20 years old. I feel like he's one of the better starters left available. He's one of the more balanced pitch profiles. Everybody else either has movement and home runs, allowed issues, or control issues, or stuff issues. Rob Beck isn't. Yeah, I mean his fastball's at 25 out of 25 already. Augustino is just right now. Rager's my favorite, but I will say these relievers. Whoops, it's on. They're technically listed as closer. Like Severin Lund is pretty good. He has a curve as his primary. His secondary is a cutter. He goes 99 to 101 with a curve and a cutter. Dude, his nickname is Sasha. He just got struck out by Sasha. Ryan Costa, his control is already capped at 25. Wagner's also good. A curve and a cutter for him as well. What is going on? And he throws 98 to 100. A curve and a cutter for Elvin McGuire. Okay. What is going on here? Fastball and a curve. Finally. Cottrell's interesting. Extreme ground ball, high movement, home runs allowed. He's 21. He's 5'9". Don't know why I said the 5'9" part. It doesn't matter. Bug, report it now. I mean, that's really weird. Curve cutter, curve cutter, curve cutter. Plus, he's not actually there, by the way. It's because I hit the up arrow. 5'9" is a sick height. Interesting information out of you, pleb. GG's. Now we know. We're taking Severin. We're taking Severin. At this rate, Riger might be there. What does he want? Slot? Riger's not here, is he? GG's, chat. GG's, it's over. I'm just kidding. Cottrell's there. We're throwing darts. We might as well. Nick Logan. I want to change his name to Nickelodeon. Carlos Osorio. He's 18 years old. He's 30 plus everywhere. His stuff is already almost capped out. Marty Wolf. Howard Dolan. Rob Beck. Nate Boggs, a shortstop. Very good defender. We saw him earlier. Corey Bowers. Jonathan Cooley. Brian Dappin. He's not that bad. I actually like the look of him. We dice roll him instead of Cottrell. Actually, he might still be there. We're dice rolling Cottrell. Wow, everybody just wants slot this draft. Dappin's there too. That's easy. That's our pick. Actually, we'll stop it, Dappin. Yeah, how you been, Gingerbread Man? You been all right? Matt Fahey isn't terrible either. This is about to be an all pitcher draft. Ryan Fears, Damani Gatlin, Eric Hogg, Justin Hudoba. He's also not bad. These little 45 potential dudes on here aren't terrible. This is why we OOTP. Rob Legler, Matt Murray. I don't hate it. Chris Jones, another high movement guy. I think I like Dappin. We're going Dappin. Let me make sure Dappin doesn't want anything crazy. $75,000. Not bad, not bad. Hadoba's there too still. High leader, high loyalty. Solid defender in the outfield. Has an infield arm of 50 in case you like just need it. You never know. Hadoba it is. Billy Odell here, already a 40 overall. Surely. I mean, that's not, you know what? All things considered, Billy's not terrible. We'll keep Billy in our thoughts. Let's scroll through these dudes. I've scrolled through a million times now. Fahi's also here. I don't know who's better between them two, Fahi or Billy. Okay, well, that's why they look pretty similar because they are by potential. They're identical. Current development, 45 more movement for Billy. That's it. Billy's a lefty, though. Matt is a righty. They like Bill. He's got 5-pitch mix. All of them are 40 plus. Enjoys hanging out with his teammates, so he's a good pal. We're drafting Billy. Nick Shelley. High ceiling, low floor, 18-year-old here with no solid defense in sight right now as far as his position ratings go. Bryce Weir, Kevin Zuber. Butch Anderson, J. Angelostro. All right. Jonathan Banks. Dude, if you had defense, you're pretty solid. Be a solid pick. Sadly, you can't build. Tragic. Tom Bergstrom. Yeah, what round are we at? 7. Holy crap. All right. Well, what's our. Hold up. Draft home. Second, first, center, closer, starter, closer, or center, starter. Okay. That's pretty good balance so far, unintentionally, but I was curious. I feel like there's gonna be like a TCR like masterclass in this draft. We're gonna have someone. I can feel like they're just gonna blow up from this draft. Bob Callahan isn't terrible. I wish he had more power as just a first baseman though. Like he might end up learning third. Pedro. Rob Beck. Oh yeah, his fastball's capped out. Oh, he's still here? What am I doing? I didn't see he was still there. That's the play. Where's he at? How far down was he? Mm, Wholly I'm blind, I guess. There he is. Yeah, this one might be getting handed over to the assistant GM pretty fast here. Let's see though. Is there any sleepers? Let's go like outfield range at least 60. Okay, Jay. We saw him. Joshua Carr. What a name. He's got 60 outfield range and 50 catcher defensive attributes. Joe Sharman. That man's soft like Sharman. Nate Collins. Chris Grisman. Tom Hunter. Ian Paxton. Okay. This is a great little sleeper pick. I don't care about your personality. 60 outfield range, 60 infield range. Ian, welcome to the squad, brother. Where are you at? Infield range, at least 50 this time. Let's bump it up. At least 60. All right. Well, Sharman has 60 outfield, 60 infield as well. Jim Wilkins, 60 infield range. Grant Chaplin. Okay. Yeah, that fell off pretty fast. I highly doubt there's anybody, yeah, not a single pitcher with stub movement or control higher than 50 at this point. Let's go back to the pitchers. I'm about to hand this over to the assistant GM already, I think. Maybe Nate here. Kind of like the look of Nate Collins. Let's see. Jamal Dixon. Oof. I think taking a flyer on Matt isn't bad. He has 40 control potential, though, which I'd hate. But I mean, we're in the 10th round here. And I will always pick a starter I like over a reliever I like any day. Yeah. All right. I think that's going to be our last pick. I think, like, we're going to hand the rest to our assistant GM here. All right, negotiations. We should have already sent offers to every single person. Yeah, we're chilling. All right. Most of these guys, though, I do want to go ahead before I forget and do favorite prospects for favorite prospects. Tom, favorite prospects. Severin Lund, favorite. Control, go to favorite. That might be where it stops. Dappin can go. Adobo can go too. Screw it. Every single one of them can go. Okay. Now let me go ahead and do promotions and demotions. So like they do this. MILB batters, pitchers, MILB pitchers. All right. Double A, we're looking compared to International League. Okay, Jeremy, you were already up there. Are you unlocked? You're unlocked. Maybe no, you just graduated off. You don't need to be locked. You don't even need to be on the short list anymore. Get out of here. Brad is playing really well. He's a 45, but he's playing really well. He has 65 power relative to AAA. He can go up. Andy Moorhead is playing really well. Looks really solid overall compared to AAA. Welcome, welcome. Cole Prosek. Uh, yeah, yeah. Achilles Perez is killing it here. He's 22. He's our first round draft pick last draft. Relative to MLB, this is how he actually looks, which is still pretty good. But relative to AAA, which I always forget, yeah, it's International League. He's a 45, but like, I don't know if I want to rush him. Maybe just let him ride it out here. It's 45 everywhere, 50 Babbitt. I think we let him chill. Dudes like that, I'm always unsure. I don't know though, but he's killing it. I think we wait. Ian Johnson, he's a 45, but he's slightly below average right now. Sam Costa's doing good. Ratings wise, struggling. Alex Iglesias. There's a lot of dudes getting close, man. Yeah, I think we wait there for those guys. On the pitching side, Steve Keenan. These guys always confuse me because he's like a 50 at the next level, right? But then ratings wise, it's like how? It's like, I don't know. We're gonna roll with it because he's doing good here. So Ed Enriquez. He's also doing good, but he's only 20. I think we wait. Eli's doing okay. He's been a double A back-to-back years. This year he's doing better, but he's still struggling a little bit as far as his ERA goes. ERA plus is 88, but his FIP minus is 92. He's just kind of stalling a tiny bit. Bill Ramirez, though, he's struggling this year. He's only 20. I think he's got to stay here. There's no sense in sending him up, having 35 control at AAA. Josh Brooks, the reliever, though, he can go up. Jeff Myers, we'll wait. All right. IA relative to Eastern League, Augustin Pacheco. He's a 50 at the next level. He can go up. He is. He is. You're exactly right. First, he's got to sign, but he should sign easily. Usually, I never have any issues whenever you like meet their demand. But yeah, no, I like him. I like it. My trip. Oh, it's relative to Double A. I was about to say, am I tripping? Did his power go up? But never mind. I'm an idiot. Hope you're right. We will follow his career closely. Francisco Garcia is killing it. He's only 18, and he is killing it at high A. Ah, he's a 45 the next level. Do we just let him rock though? I think I want to let him rock. I was like, he's only 40s everywhere at the next level at Double A, and he's only 18 years old. We're leaving him. We're leaving him here. He can continue to dominate, win a championship here. All right. As far as hitters, Nick Willis would be the first. He's kind of the same thing. Like a lot of these 45 guys are on the edge for me, even if they're playing well. I think Nate Cummings can survive the next level because it's like his eye and avoid Ks and stuff. And even versus lefties, he has a respectable amount of things at 50 plus. So we'll promote him. Um, A ball now. We'll keep it relative to Eastern League for now. Jose Mendez, not good enough for Double A, but he should just definitely go to High A. Jeff Sousa, same thing probably. Yeah, High A. Tim Robbins, same thing. Matt Hendrickson also. Okay, you can just go to High A. Not really a promotion in OOTP standards, but Ryan Gonzalez is killing it. Dude, he has 5.5 WAR halfway. Like, holy crap. We're sending him. He's going to bypass High A. Robbie Perini. Yep, he can go. Jeffrey Davis. Jeffrey goes to High A. And then Perini can go to Double A. Roberto Villalobos. No defense, but his contact ratings being all 50. Yeah, he can handle himself at Double A. I think that's good here. Okay. Do they develop more playing more games in high A versus low A? To be honest, what I typically end up doing, if like it depends. Yeah, in theory, they get more reps in high A, right? So more reps do equal better, but more reps good, as the caveman would say. But what I typically like to do is I value the coaching staff there as well, like which coaching staff is better between my A ball teams. Um, so that's one tiebreaker you could use also. But to be honest, my coaching staff's pretty loaded, so I don't even really have to consider that. So I guess what I'm doing here for my A ball team is the dudes who are on the brink, like there's nobody here because we just did it all. But for example, let's say someone like John Hartness, he's on our favorite prospect shortlist because this is how he actually looks relative to MLB. But relative to double A, he's like kind of teetering right. Like he might could hold his own in double A, but I trend towards no. So since it's relative to double A and I'm not doing it relative to high A, I would probably just bump him to high A. I would like just by seeing the relative to double, I would just know a high A should be okay. But yeah, I would more reps are definitely better overall. Okay, so now we need to do rookie ball teams, the Carolina League, and yeah, the FCL team is just nobody on the favorites right now. Most dudes graduate off pretty fast. Tyler Wise, though, yeah, you know what? He might could literally go to. He can just go straight to high A. He is 22 as well. Oh, I switched to MLB. What just happened? Carolina League. Oh, I did Northwest. It's South Atlantic, but that's okay. Here, there's literally no favorites. I need to cut some people too here in a second while I'm thinking about it. Dave Albright shouldn't be down here, but the AI are just keeping him here. It's fine. He'll probably get cut in a second. Hitting side, no one else on the FCL. All right, DSL though. Salva Lobos doing very good, but man, he is 19. He's been at rookie ball 3 years in a row and did good every year. We're holding him back. I think we gotta send him. See, these guys are tough because, like, on paper, I'm worried he won't do okay, but I'm sending him. You're at rookie ball 3 years in a row and do well, like well above average each year. That's on me. You should probably just go. Rest of these dudes can chill. Pitching side of things, Billy Odell, who we just drafted, yeah, he should not be starting this slow for sure. He can go. Damn, even at high A, he's a 75. Eastern League, he can start double A, I think. Mm, nah, we'll do high A just to let him bully a little bit. Let him go be a bully. Let's go back to Carolina League. Okay. Fahy, we just drafted as well. It's probably the same thing. South Atlantic, yeah, you can go be a bully in high A with your boy. Y'all get to know each other. Naples, probably not yet. Yeah, not a ton of people here. I'm kind of surprised. All right, let me do some cuts real quick. I want to do it. We'll do it like this first. We'll go all players, sort by potential, scroll to the bottom. Looking for dudes who are older. Like Vasquez is 20. He's a 20 of 20. 20-year-old, 20 of 25. 22 years old, 20 of 25. 20, 21, 25 of 30. 25 of 30. 25 of 30, 21-year olds not bad. All right, there's got to be some like egregious ones here. 23 years old, 35 out of 35 can go. 26, 35 out of 35 can be cut. 35 out of 35, 25-year-old. Some of these dudes we need for like, yeah, Rutledge can definitely be cut. He doesn't need to be chilling here anymore, even though he's hurt. My bad, Rutledge. 27-year-old, 35 out of 35, 26, 28. Jackson can't fell off. Holy. He used to look like somewhat promising when he was 45 potential. Okay, I think this is a solid amount. I think this is, as I just keep going, that should be good. And that's like 16 players. Clean things up a little bit. All right, draft is over. Uh, at the draft, we are currently 53 and 42. That's where we sit right now. 2 games back from the division lead at 53 and 42 is very rough. A very good Marlins team that are they're first in strikeouts, first in starters ERA, second in average. Our team ranks well a lot in a lot of stuff too. ERA we're first, defensive efficiency we're first, but the Mets are also there. Very loaded NL East, I fear, which is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. It's going to make the wild card very interesting, and especially when you got scary NL West teams like the Padres, Dodgers, Diamondbacks lurking. So yeah, I do think that's going to do it here, though. Pretty solid first half of the season. We got the trade deadline coming up. We're obviously going to be buyers. Our goal is to probably acquire a starting pitcher at the deadline. There's no probably about it. That is the goal. Whether or not we do it is to be determined. So yeah, I think what we are going to do though, we are going to raid someone. We're going to repay the favor over to Hollywood Ty. He's raided us a good bit in the past, so we're going to be raiding Ty. If you guys want to stick around for that. Last time, by the way, the last person we raided, I think, I don't know if you guys remember, uh, when we raided someone, they didn't have their chat up. They actually messaged me after the fact and were like, they were like, "I'm so sorry, I didn't have chat up," and we're apologizing in DMs. What's up, G Mags? We're just ending, man. Just catching us at the tail end, sadly. We just took on the draft, took on the first half of the season. We're sitting all right. We're third in the division, but we're like above 500, as you can see. But yeah, what's up, Pikachu? Thank you so much for hanging out. I know you like to chill and lurk, so I appreciate you a ton. Hollywood Tide 24. Big sad. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. We will be live again on Sunday. Sunday will be the next time. The stream schedule is trying to be Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday. At around 8 p.m. Eastern. If you're not in the Discord, you guys would like to join the Discord, you can find that in the description of the YouTube stream. And then you can also do exclamation point Discord in the chat. You'll find it that way as well. But yeah. We're gonna set up the raid for Ty. Yeah, I'm always here. I'm at work most days. Yeah, I feel you, Pikachu. It's horrible. No worries, my man. I'll keep an eye out on Sunday, brother. Sounds good, man. Thanks for dropping by either way. I'm glad to see you. Should have an Angels video up in like the next 2 or 3 days for the next Angels series. But yeah, you guys have a great night as well. YouTube, you guys have a good one. I gotta end that stream first before I can do the Twitch raid fully. But yeah, you guys have a good night.